And I think we're live. We are live. Woo.
Nice.
Okay. Hey everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Honored Ones podcast. Episode 60. Nice round number. It's been a whole 10 episodes since our iconic award-winning episode 50. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's up, chat? How you doing on this fine Sunday afternoon? Hope y'all are doing good.
Mhm.
Hope y'all are, y'all chilling, ready for some tomfoolery as we get into this cartoon tier list.
Yeah.
This is gonna be pretty fun. That's gonna kind of
Unfortunately.
be the main event of today.
Hmm.
You're gonna be exposed, chat. You're going to be exposed to some Cream's opinions. I'll do my best to protect you, but I can only do so much. All right,
Bro,
so listen
I'm not the one they need
at
to
your
worry
own
about
risk.
this episode.
And trust me, you are. But
Anyway.
yeah. Anyways, Hmm.
So unfortunately, as you guys know, JJK break this week sucks, but here we are. I would like to give a shout
Mhm.
out to my hero. I swear, if Black Clover dropped a chapter, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. Tell me it didn't drop a chapter. Please tell me it didn't.
Who cares if it did, bro?
Okay, we can push it to next week. Anyway, my hero dropped a chapter. It was fun. They saved Toya. Solid, 7 out of 10 from me.
Yeah, good My Hero chapter. They saved who? You say Otoya?
I said Toya, like Toya Todoroki.
Oh, uh, yeah. Yeah,
Saved
pretty good
is
chapter.
a bit strong. I don't know what his current
He's
state is.
alive.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's alive. Or was alive. Um, but yeah, good chapter. I'd probably put it like a 7 out of 10 too. Not gonna lie to you, probably have it pretty similar.
nice,
Um,
nice, nice. Um, let's get into the meat. Honored Ones book club. Let's do this. I'm excited. BR, tell them what your progress is, and just talk, man. I want to hear your thoughts.
so just talk. So I am on, I think it is season 5, episode 2. You can double check, but I'm in season 5, episode or 2 in at this point. And yeah, Breaking Bad has been pretty good, I gotta say. It's been a pretty good show. I can't really complain. I am, yeah. Let's see. So the last thing I remember is them recruiting, them being Walter and Jesse,
Mm-hmm.
recruiting Mike to be part of their, new
New
meth
Empire.
crew.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the last thing. So not like anything too crazy eventful in that sense, but that is the last thing I left off. I guess the last major event is like Gus's death.
So
Um,
let's
but yeah,
start. Do you want me to give you like jumping off points like we've been doing?
sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, thoughts on season 4 as a sequel to season 3. Thoughts on where the story's headed, and then we'll get to the nitty gritty of each character's like actions, and then we can talk about like Gus's death and all that. Just season 4 in its totality, and then we'll like hunker down.
Season 4 is pretty good. Pretty good season. Good follow up to season 3, I would say. I don't like it quite as much as season 3, but that's not really like a matter of season 3 being bad so much as it is, or season 4 being bad so
Mm-hmm.
much as it is just like
Season 3 being amazing.
season 3 being a good season of television, if you will.
Wow.
Um,
You gave it a
but yeah,
9
I
out of
think
10, but you won't go above good. You're a funny guy.
am I? Well, thank you. I do pride myself on my comedy. But anyways, yeah. So season 3 good, season 4 good. And I think it's a nice follow up. Um, as Creams put it before we actually started streaming. I guess this is kind of the end of a saga for Gus as an antagonist, or like the main antagonistic force of Breaking Bad. And I feel like overall this was a pretty good season. A lot of shit happened. A lot of consequences, a lot of stress. Still fuck Walter. All that. Still moving along as we should on the right trajectory. Let's see.
Okay.
Skylar has actually taken quite the turn as like a from not just an understandable but hateable person, but like I'm like, damn, there are even moments where I'm thinking, damn, Skylar, that's the right decision. Do what you need to do. Um,
Oh, the plot
and
thickens. Please
and
elaborate.
Walt. Um, I liked her. I mean, granted, the end result was a little iffy, whatever, right? But the shit with Ted about getting like audited or whatever. Skylar's just been shown a lot to be really good at thinking on her feet and stuff, or like what's the word I'm looking for? She seems to be able to go with the flow of the things that happen very, very quickly, very easily, not easily. But she just seems very good at it, maybe beyond what you would expect for someone that was a normal civilian
Yeah.
up until like a few weeks or maybe even months, depending on how long it's been, whatever. But um, the handling of that, Ted taking himself out, not dying, obviously, but like bodying himself, kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was meant to feel. I don't know if I was supposed to be sad. I was
It was
not.
hilarious, bro.
That shit was absolutely fucking ran trip. Bro was gonna get out of there alive. He just had to give up the
He
money
just
that
had to.
he never that was never his in the first
Yep.
place.
I.
Very
Ooh.
like I can't feel sympathy for him. He's a dumbass. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you.
When my
He's
friend and I were
oh,
watching Breaking Bad, we got to that scene. He paused it, right? And I
hmm
swear he laughed for 5 straight minutes. He said, "You know what?
yeah.
I I got to apologize, man. I thought Jesse was a bit of an idiot. Right? I thought he was the dumbest person on this show.
hmm
I owe him an apology because Ted, he just showed Jesse how it's done. All right,
Hmm.
what I just saw was nothing short of professional. Jesse, he couldn't even compete with Ted if he tried.
Yeah. That
Hey,
was definitely elite idiocy. What's up?
nothing. Anyway,
Oh.
yeah, it's really funny because like with 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 Ted's arc or whatever, with the embezzlement, with Skylar, IFT, and all this,
hmm
I thought he died. Right, the first time I saw it.
I definitely did too.
But when I saw what actually happened to him, I was like, this is even better. This is
True.
so perfect for a character like Ted. Like, it's not just that death would have been perfect either way because like it would have fit him, right? Like his status, if you will.
Mhm.
But this whole setup, he gets to sit in how embarrassing what he did was, and I just love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think the only thing that really pissed me off about Ted was that like that final decision. He's like, no, I'm gonna just start the business. Blah 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 blah. Like up until that point, it's not that I'm like a Ted fucking stan or whatever. I just felt like very whatever towards him. Like to me, you know, the grimiest person in his and Skylar's interaction was always Skylar. Um, that's just how I personally view it. But it's just like, dude, you're so dumb. You're so stupid. That you think, what do you think? Like, okay, all right. Before you weren't in a position, right, to where you could pay off 600,000, right? First of all, the cook in the books, whatever, right? You made a dumb decision, cool, right? And sure, your life would be over if it wasn't for your guardian angel giving you $620,000 to pay off the IRS, right? It's like, okay,
Amazing scene with Walt, by the way.
oh, where he's freaking out.
Yeah, and starts
Um,
laughing.
yeah,
Crawl
very,
space. Yeah.
yeah. But um, it was like, no, I just saw a funny comment that I disagree with so vehemently, but I want to get into that in a second.
Mm.
Anyways, yeah, Ted is just dumb, and that idiocy is annoying. But damn, bro, when he's like, "I promise I won't tell anybody. Please, I got kids." I'm like, I feel bad not for you so much, but for your children, bro.
Yep.
That sucks. You could have just paid your taxes.
He
They suck,
bro
but I don't know if it's worth that.
bro chose every. He somehow like embezzled money, hid from the IRS, and through some miracle found an even worse decision.
Yeah, yeah. No, Ted is his own worst enemy. Walter can never. Walter is 100% his own worst enemy at a lot of junctures in the series. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Oh no,
but
Walt is emphatically his own worst enemy. Like it's
like there are so many.
yeah,
Walt is such his own enemy.
yeah. Like it's
Yeah,
Gus could never, ever do more damage to Walt than Walt could do to himself.
yeah. Um,
So
yeah.
I guess yeah. What did you? Let's start breaking it down character by character.
Sure.
Do you want to go like important character, less important character, or less important character to important character?
Let's build up to the important characters. I
Okay,
probably have less to say about them anyway.
so Mike and Saul. Let's bundle them.
Mike and Saul. Saul's cool. He feels the same as if, as when he was introduced. To be honest, grimy. Um, kind of acts as like a what's the word I'm looking for? Not a deus ex machina. That's not what I really want to say, but it's more like he functions as a place like to get the main character out of sticky situations, which makes sense in lore. That's kind of how I categorize him. He's an entertaining character, but he's not too much more than that for me. Mike is cool. I like his presence in the series.
Mm.
Cool guy. Nothing too crazy about him either. Just a cool presence in the series. Cool bodyguard figure, if you will. Yeah, that's how I feel. Nothing too crazy.
Nice, nice.
Um, yeah.
Um, let's see. Jesse. Yeah, let's go Jesse.
Um, at this point, dude. Oh Jesus, I thought about Jesse and I thought about Walt and I got mad at Walt.
Okay, okay, we're cooking, we're cooking. Cause like,
Um,
you know,
I feel so bad for Jesse, man.
ah,
I feel so bad for Jesse. Walt is such a manipulative person, and it's just like Mike said, he's like, you can't see it yet, but this guy's bad news, and I don't want to be. He's a ticking time bomb, and I don't want to be here when he goes off. Unfortunately, he's found himself in that position, but I think Mike's assessment of Walt being a ticking time bomb is very accurate. I Jesse at this point is someone that like I root for, but also feel immensely bad for as a character because he knows Walt. Um, like I sympathize with his very existence because he's close to the fucking monster known as Walter White at this point,
ooh.
kinda.
So you're wait, are you officially off the Walter White bandwagon? Like fully? Like you're not even?
I hate him. I want him to
Ooh,
get caught. Like I look forward. I want Hank to catch his dumbass. Like I
really?
really want him.
What?
I don't just. It's not even just I dislike him. I want him to be off the
You're
streets,
rooting
man.
against him
Immediately.
now.
I'm rooting
Interesting.
against him
When
very
did this
very
happen? Please
strongly.
tell me about this.
I mean, it's like as you know, if you've been keeping up with the screams, obviously
Mm.
it's been something that's been building for a while.
Ever since season three, somehow.
Yeah. Um, if you want that final straw,
Mm.
right? If you want the thing that like made it beyond like a shadow, because it's been kind of like this for a
I think
while.
I know
I
what
would
you're
even
gonna
say it's
say.
been like this.
Okay. Ooh.
It has to do with Jesse. Um,
Yep.
dude, when we see the plants,
I knew it. Oh my god.
I was
Oh.
like, I honestly, I would go if I was in the Breaking Bad verse and I saw that, I'd kill him. I'd just shoot him. No, oh no, that's not jail. Not enough. I got you. Don't worry, Walt. I got something for you.
It's okay.
It's a hollow point, buddy.
I'll speed.
Um,
I'll speed up the cancer. I'll finish the job. Okay.
bro.
Ooh, I'm excited, dude. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
hate this guy.
let's on Jesse's like just staying with Jesse for a moment because it kind of ties into this. Ever
Hmm.
since the where we last picked off last episode, which of the podcast, I mean, where
Hmm.
Jesse kind of was talking about if I can't kill you, you'll wish you were dead, regarding
Yeah.
Gus's reaction to them and what they did to Gale.
Hmm. Yeah.
What do you think of Gus's strategy? Right, like his workaround to killing them, where he kind of
Getting
grooms
Jesse on his
Yeah.
side is, I think it's smart. And to be honest with you,
Mm-hmm.
that was the best fate for Jesse in
Mm,
this specific scenario. Like I think all of that, he would have had a better deal with Gus than what he's probably gonna have with Walter. If I had to just guess,
mm-hmm.
right? Gun to my head, you know, which 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 future would have been better for Jesse? My guess is it would have been with Gus.
Okay.
Um, he would have Mike to care about him, genuinely care about him, for at
Mm-hmm.
least from what I can see,
Ooh,
right?
you like their
Um,
dynamic. Nice, nice.
yeah, I think so. I think Mike is kind of what Walter tries to portray himself to be in relation to Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mike is someone who like genuinely cares about Jesse outside of this sort of like need for power and control over him, and I feel like that is why Mike has not killed Walt. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. Um, because there's a scene where they meet in the desert, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mike just gets out and pulls out his gun. I I promise you, I was praying he shot him. I was praying he just unloaded the clip, man. Unfortunately, he did not. But obviously, Jesse was the one in the way, and Mike just would not pull the trigger with Jesse there. Now, I think that's going to be a half measure thing. That's probably going to call back to that. If I had to guess,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to be unfortunate for Mike because my assumption he's going to die, right? It happens every time. It happens literally every time someone pairs up with Walt, right? Their life is either ruined irreparably, they submit to him, or they die. Mike is probably not going to submit to Walt. Just a guess, right? I the only worse fate for Mike, I feel like, is messing with his like granddaughter or his
Right.
children. And I imagine that if it's gonna, because I don't think he's like I said, I don't think he's gonna be a Jesse figure where he's like submissive, sort of. I could see Walter killing him or something like that, personally, as like Mike's fate, because I just see it as like every time you get close to him, your life just gets worse. You just have it just sucks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Mike's gonna face that sometime soon. Sometime soon in season 5. That's my guess. But it's sort of like, I don't know, man. It just sucks for everybody. It sucks for everybody around Walt. And I'm just tired of him ruining other people's lives. Like, I just need him to be taken out. Every time Hank gets a new clue, I'm like, get him, bro. Please, I'm begging you. Get this motherfucker out of here. He's absolutely insane. He needs to go. He
I
needs to go expeditiously.
I'm very very excited. It's interesting because like I thought you didn't like the season just from how we spoke beforehand
Hmm.
before stream, but like dude, season 4 had a lot of crazy stuff happen, like a lot of iconic scenes.
Yeah,
And
someone cooked here.
yeah, so like, oh, I am the one who knocks. You finally got to see that one.
I did get to see it.
Yeah, so
Well, yeah, I could tell this motherfucker's knees were knocking as he said that shit too. It's so
yes.
funny.
Oh, you got it.
It's
Oh, you got the
it's such
joke.
a funny.
Oh my god, dude, you would
It's
not
so funny,
believe how
bro.
many people I have seen take that shit at face value. I was like worried about it. I was like, I hope he doesn't come to me during book club and be like, man, when Walt said the "I am the one who knocks" thing, that shit was so raw. I was like, nah, please,
If
please.
he was serious, like if Gus said that, I could probably buy that. If Gus said that, I could buy that. If Mike said that, I could buy that. Shit, if Jesse in the right mind state said that, I could buy that. Walt, I can't. Walt
Oh,
doesn't believe that. Walt
so
doesn't believe that.
so
He
please,
doesn't.
okay. You saw. Tell me. I want your review of just that scene, right? Just extended thoughts on the "I am the one who knocks" scene. Like,
I mean,
you've probably seen it before you started Breaking Bad.
I've heard the line. I've never watched the scene though.
Right, but
But,
in
yeah.
context, wild.
In
Like,
in context, it is such is probably one of the most scared moments of Walter's fucking life.
he was borderline pissing himself. Like, I have seen people put it in like Walter White badass compilations and some shit. I'm like, you did not watch this show. Like, it everything around that scene, right? The context of where Walt was, where Skylar was, hell, where everybody was.
Mhm.
Walt was at best like a, a cook, like a line cook for Gus in that moment.
Yeah. Yeah,
One,
I am the one who knocks. Okay, bro. If you stop working, a company goes under. That's not true.
Jesse's there, yeah.
You can literally be replaced at a moment's notice, and no one will like. Not even can you be replaced. They are actively
Actively
trying to
trying to
replace
replace
you.
you, yeah. Like,
Not only are you expendable, you are a hindrance to the business that
oh,
you work for.
dude, oh, I could kiss you right now, bro. I'm so happy about that. Like, there's some certain scenes, right, where I'm like, I don't want him to let me down. You know, I'm like scared,
Mhm.
right? I'm shaking in my boots. I'm like, I'm not ready for him to come to me and be like, yeah, dude, my respect for Walt, phew, real real Heisenberg shit right here, man. I was like Skylar. I was in awe of him. I was
That
like,
shit, real Heisenberg shit. Jesus Christ.
thank you. Ah, ooh, that's a low. That's I can breathe
I mean
easier.
this. This motherfucker Walt is
He's
I don't
LARPing.
know,
He's
man.
just LARPing as a crime boss, and the "I am the one who knocks" scene is just him. It's almost as if he's saying it to himself rather than to
Yeah.
Skylar, right? As if he's trying to like reinforce his own sense of self worth, masculinity, all of it, and just utterly failing. And
He says that
hmm,
to that other cancer patient too. In
just
that room when the dude's like talking about like him getting cancer, and he's like, no, you never give up control. He's like, it's your life, blah 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 blah, and it's like, I
you're
feel
in
like
here
Walt,
too.
huh?
Like you're in here too.
Yeah.
Like
Um, and it's like it sort of feels like, well, your life is in the hands of other people all the time.
hmm
Like even outside, take away cancer, right? You're in your current position. Jesse's personal feelings towards you literally hold your life in the balance.
hmm
If Jesse said, "I don't care anymore," you would be dead the next
Gus
hour.
would do it himself. He'd run over there. He wouldn't even have somebody drive him.
Um, yeah,
Uh,
it's like I mean, it's like, dude, you are just as out of control in your life as you were when you were a high school teacher. The only difference is you have more money. If Gus tells you to jump, you say how high, you fucking bark.
you do not
You
have
you
the
do
luxury
exactly
of
what he tells
disobeying
you.
him. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, now Gus is gone. It's like, trust me, there'll be another person. Like,
It's
I don't doubt that there will be another
it's
person.
not
And if
you.
there isn't another person, right?
Mm.
Guess what? It's gonna fall apart because Walt doesn't have the makings of that. He's not that guy, dude.
He's not that
He's
guy.
someone who wants to be.
Yep. Oh man, I feel like I good stuff. Good show, as Pops would say.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Let's see. So on Gus,
Yeah.
expound. It's not
Um.
just his death. You learn about him, right? Because I remember last episode you were like, oh, I want to learn more about Gus, about Mike, like all this stuff.
Mhm.
And you learned a lot about jeez, Gus and Mike.
Yeah. Um. W backstory. Did you watch that actually, or did you skip it?
What did you think of the episode?
No inside jokes for today, huh? All right, fair, fair, fair. I thought it was a good episode. I like the backstory. I think it informs his very what's the word I'm looking for? His very pragmatic sort of way of going about things.
Sure.
Um, I think I don't think too much else about it though. If
Really?
I'm being blatantly honest, like I like the revenge aspect. He's just like, I got to get you back.
Yeah,
I
but
like the sort of
the
um
revenge aspect is it, like that is all of it, him going to Hector with the whole "look at me, Hector," explaining that,
mhm,
explaining why he's particularly hostile towards the Salamancas,
mhm,
explaining, and they go into more depth in Better Call Saul, which I'd recommend that you watch as well if you want like more expansion on this. But like Gus's partner getting killed it is the entire basis for who he is and why he does what he does and how he does it and how he like it is the first thing on his bucket list, like that is the main thing he lives for.
yeah,
And
for sure.
I forgot where I heard this. I think it was in a video I saw or something, but it was like Gus is perfect, right? He's the perfect crime boss, right? You know that scene with the car where Gus just walked away?
Yeah.
So when somebody asked Vince Gilligan about it, he basically said, it's to show you that this guy is so fucking good that even subconsciously he just knows something is wrong, right?
Mhm.
But the only weakness he has
This
is
is
this
hatred.
is the revenge with the Salamancas, right? That is his
Mhm.
one and only weakness, and it got him in the end.
Yeah.
So I'm curious how with how you perceive Gus, his revenge, and ultimately how it led to his death and etc.
Yeah, I was talking about this I was like thinking to myself about it when I was watching it, but I was
Mm.
like, Gus knowing not to go there was kind of nuts.
Yeah,
Um,
he just sharp instincts.
yeah, just nothing. He didn't see Walt. Jesse didn't tell him anything. Gus just kind of was like, "Nah, I got a bad feeling,"
Mm-hmm.
and then just knew to act on it without hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool, and I do like that. I do like that. That Hector Salamanca is
Hmm.
the like or that general hatred for the one who killed his friend, or
His
for the part of the
Did you just call him his friend? You know what? I don't want
hmm?
to get into that debate. Yes, his friend. Sure.
What? What are you talking about?
I'll just mute up.
That's fine. I mean, I friend is not exclusionary to that. I'll put it like that. I just thought you referred to him as his friend, but maybe not.
No, no, I
Whatever. Jesse and Walt are partners. But it's not even like this friend is not a denial of that. I'm just saying friend,
yeah,
whatever.
it just gone. It,
Fucking,
like it's yeah.
um, yeah, he killed him, right?
Mm,
And that is what made him like, no matter what, right? He wanted to rub it in his face. I do like that, like Gus never really got that vindication though.
I
He
mean, he killed.
Hector never looked at him.
No, he did look at him in the end, but he just took
Well,
him with
when
him.
when Gus tells him to look at him, he just doesn't listen and he looks at Jesse. And I guess they look at each other in that like that room.
Yeah, no,
But
they
that to me isn't.
Hector looked at him before ringing the bell to detonate the bomb. That's when he finally looked at
Yeah,
him. Yeah.
that's what but that's what I'm saying. That's different from the other scenes where Gus is telling him in the other scenes I'm referencing. Gus is saying, look at me, Hector, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Right? In the scene that I'm in, the explosion scene, if I'm remembering correctly, Gus does not tell him that. It's different. It's not like Gus isn't looking for that vindication at that moment.
He
He's trying to
just
figure out if he fucking snitched.
mm,
Um, so to me, it seems different. Like Hector never really relented in that, and then he blew him up.
mm.
To me, Hector kind of got the last laugh on that one.
He said, "Oh, you
Um,
still won't look at me with the syringe in his hand," and then
maybe. Either way,
yeah.
Hector seems to have gotten the last laugh. To
Mm,
me, Gus didn't really ever get that full closure. And I think the reason I say that is because he still had that hate for Hector in his heart.
mm,
It doesn't seem like he was above that or like
yeah.
he had gotten over it. And Hector, Hector had that same hate. He was willing to die about it, and he did.
True,
Um,
but still, Gus was wildly effective at his at getting his revenge. He killed Eladio. He killed a lot of the Salamancas. Like um, his main thing was to me, right, with Hector, it was like wrapped up in a neat little bow because whether it was the price of Gus's life, obviously, but that was it. Hector was the last one. So for
mhm,
me, the fact that Gus had those extra few seconds means that he did technically win in the end.
maybe. Um, um, I guess so. I disagree personally. Um, because I think I look at it like this. Hector was always going to be the last one, right? After Gus got his revenge
Mm,
against like all everybody else, right?
mm-hmm.
Hector, it's not like Hector was going to go fucking have a child, right? It
Yeah,
wasn't going to happen. Hector was always going to be the last Salamanca. But now, right, what was just going to be a defeat that Hector would get without Gus losing anything cost Gus his life, right?
true,
Gus died to kill Hector, when in all honesty, that is not necessary at all.
true.
He didn't have to die to kill Hector, but
Yeah,
he did
it was his
anyways.
one oversight.
Um, yeah, so that's kind of why I look at it as obviously Walt got the win there, but I look at it as like
Yep.
I personally look at it a little bit tragically as like no, Gus died for that weakness, and he
Yeah.
didn't even get to resolve it fully personally.
Yeah.
So I see that.
Uh, Still, it was a hell of a way to go out. A
Yeah,
great ending for an amazing
the way he
antagonist.
fucking he like cleans himself up
Oh,
a little bit
yep.
before dying. I was like, damn, bro, got to look professional at all times.
Yep. So I guess I don't. Come on, man. Gus's death. That's a huge, huge part of the story. That's monumental. Like Walt won, as he said.
Yeah. Um.
Oof.
Yeah, but I think it's a pretty good. I think it's a pretty good scene personally. I like it. Um, yeah, I guess monumentous for Walt. But that to me was, in terms of how I cared, was very quickly. Because keep in mind, Gus dying is bad for my agenda, right? I don't
Oh,
want Gus to die because Gus dying means that Walt is in less danger. I don't want that.
don't you mean? But he is the danger. What are you talking about?
But like, what quickly trumped that for me was us realizing that Walt is the one who poisoned
Brock.
Tomas.
Yeah.
Oh, not. I was thinking. I got them confused.
Yeah.
My fault. Tomas was younger brother, Brock's child.
Yep.
There you go. But yeah, that I was like, wow. It was funny too because I thought in the back of my head when as soon as Walt asked, right,
Mm-hmm.
why would I do that? And I'm like, he would do it for this
For
reason.
this, yep.
And but I let myself be gaslit, bro.
But yeah,
I
same
let
with
myself be
Jesse,
gaslit.
because Jesse was like, "Yeah, no, this is in character for you to do this shit," and Walt was just like,
Yeah.
he tripled down on the gaslighting,
Yeah.
and by extension, he just fools like the audience, and you're like,
He's like, do it, do it. I'm like, damn, he's serious then, I guess.
"What the fuck?"
And
And you see
it's like,
Lily of the
no, bro.
Valley, and it was like, it just hit me out of nowhere, and I was like, "No, it was the ricin was a fake out." Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
And I'm like, yep, die. Um,
um, so we were speaking about this, and I want your kind of, I don't want to put words in your mouth, right? But just tonally, you seem less enthusiastic about season 4 than you did season 3. And I'm curious if this is a lack of enthusiasm or a feeling of like despair or if it's something else. Um like how are you feeling about the season? First like numerically and then like to kind of expound on that.
season is probably like an 8 out of 10 for me. A little bit, just a little bit below season 3. I like it. The enthusiasm for me for it, if you remember, was enthusiastic hate for Walt,
Yep.
mostly. I have gone beyond that. Walt will die. It well, I don't know actually. Something in the beginning of season 5 really pissed me off because it kind of implies that Walt survives long past this, and I hate that. Um, but it's when we see him like grown out hair, scraggly beard, going out to eat or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assumingly all alone. That pisses me off. I hope Walt's dead. I need him to die personally. Um,
I like that.
but
You've gone into like a quiet rage.
it's just like it's sort of like dying or being caught is the only outcome I need for Breaking Bad. I don't need to entertain other ideas, right? It's not like, oh my god, Walt, how could you do this? It's like I I pray to every god in existence that your karma strikes hard. Because
You know, my
Jesus, bro, I need him gone
my
so
favorite
bad.
like thing when I like what I like when I go through Breaking Bad, I like to peek into the community, see little artifacts of the time when the story was unfolding. When I saw the amount of people that were rooting for Walt, like to the bitter end, and like they just want him to win, I'm like, at some level, right? Maybe stop identifying with him. Like when does it stop being a power fantasy, right? Like how
Yeah.
pathetic does Walt need to be?
I mean, that's the thing is they're like those will be the same people who like look at like they'll look at Fight Club and be like, this is how men are supposed to be, unironically.
Ah,
Or they'll be
yes.
like, Patrick Bateman is so fucking cool. He's such a Sigma male. You know what I mean? Like, those are those kind of people. It's people who look at light
Sigma
and are
males.
like, they look at light and like, he should have won. And it's like, there's no nuance to it, right? There's
Mm-hmm.
no, it's just he's cool and badass, so he should have won, right?
Yep.
And it's like fair, like if that's how you're gonna approach a story like that, whatever, do your thing. I honestly genuinely don't care. Um, but that's why I personally don't get bogged down by that because it's just like I know you're either one of two things. You just consume a story in a way I'm not interested in doing, or you can't understand the story in the way that I do,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like it just as pretentious as it sounds, right? You don't get that sometimes the protagonist, like the way they're written, it can be
Like
the storytellers disapproving of that,
Y-
right?
Walt
They don't
is,
understand sometimes.
in no uncertain terms, a supervillain. You know, like
Yes.
especially after the
And a
Brock,
lame guy.
like oof, it's God. You know what kills me
Mm.
about about Walt by the end of season 4, where he's like, I won.
Hmm.
He doesn't realize that the only thing he won is just removing the target that he put on his own back.
Yeah.
And for him to be like, "Oh yeah, now I get to be Kingpin," like as his takeaway instead of "I get to survive the mess that I made," like, and
Mm-hmm.
not realizing how grateful he should be for the first thing
Mm-hmm.
is just so. It speaks to his delusion.
I agree. Um. Yeah. Well, it's just the story has successfully made Walt a less and less appealing character to me since late season 2, early season 3. Um. So my lack of enthusiasm or whatever is just like I don't need to scream about Walt dying anymore. It just needs to happen.
uh, last thing is
Double
Hank.
tap.
Yep. Last thing
Hank's
is,
cool.
yeah,
I like Hank.
his rehab
Um,
thing.
I like
Oh,
the
his
idea of Heisenberg still being out there, giving him a reason to get back on the horse and like actually start taking it seriously, start walking because he makes like extremely good progression post that post Walt shooting himself in the foot and
mhm.
being like, hey, that guy may still be out there, right? As soon as Hank is like, oh wow, my purpose may still be out there, he just immediately fixes himself up,
Yep.
and I like that. I think it's cool.
100%.
Um,
They're
I
minerals,
like
not
Hank.
rocks, Marie. Kind of iconic though. I
Yeah.
did love, and this is one of my personal favorite scenes that where he's interrogating Gus. He's like,
Mm,
"Ooh, is
yeah.
Gustavo Fring your real name?" and all that. I'm just like, "Damn,
hmm
that shit was raw." Cause Hank
Hank,
won.
Hank, Hank is so good at his job,
It's really
like
unfortunate.
ridiculously good at his job.
Um,
Um,
with one exception, his brother-in-law's like, you know, is the big
I,
criminal he's chasing. It's so
I,
funny how incompetent Walt is slash Hank's like this blind spot that he has because on paper with the lab exploding, which by the way love that scene, Walt and
mm,
Jesse like detonating the lab after killing Gus,
yeah,
peak scene for me, right?
really. Hmm.
Oh, it's just so cathartic, it's like the end of an era. Like
Gotcha,
it's
gotcha.
this really cool thing. It's also like representative of their freedom from Gus.
Mm-hmm.
What with the security cameras and all these measures being taken by the end, where
Yeah.
I was like, Hank, you're in a burnt down underground meth lab. You have who's behind it with Gus. Like he owns this laundromat. He owns Los Pollos Hermanos. Like the computer. Like there's so much right, just screaming at him that the case is solved. Right. This
Mm-hmm.
Gus is Heisenberg for all intents and purposes. Right. And
Mm-hmm.
for Hank to look at all of this, like see it like on paper, mountains of evidence, and be like, nah, Heisenberg is still out there. To me, is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
Because when you realize that, you're like, oh no, he's just chasing a ghost. Like he just happens to be right, but from the outside perspective, he he should not be in the right, if that makes sense.
To me, I just look at it as like, I mean, in the same way Gus is able to like sort of instinctually, just because he's so good at his job,
Mm,
sort of like instinctually, no, I probably shouldn't get in that car. I think Hank is kind of similar, where
maybe.
he's just extremely good at his job, and like there's that there's that balance of taking it too far. Obviously, where he like beats Jesse half to
Mm.
death.
Oh, I get it. It's
And like,
like extreme competence, but with one very major weakness to offset it.
mhm,
Like with Gus, it was the Salamancas and Hector and all this, and
mhm.
for Hank, it's Walt.
Yeah. And to be fair, I liked it pretty obvious parallel or pretty obvious setup
Mm,
payoff or whatever thing. But like when I don't know what this fucker's name is, like the commissioner or whatever, Hank's boss is like, he was right under my nose. He went to my house.
mm-hmm.
He taught me how to barbecue, like cook salmon on the grill or whatever. Blah
Oof.
blah blah. He's like, I can't believe I let something like that happen. And it's like, to me, I very I can very easily sympathize with Hank not seeing that. It's just the Clark Kent Superman thing.
Mm-hmm.
You don't when everything, even evidence, points to that person being that thing, what will reign supreme are your preconceived notions of their personality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walt is a mild mannered cancer cancer patient that also is a fucking loser, right? That it's like that already rules him out, right? He can't
Yep.
use
Because for Hank, the only image he ever has of Walt is season one Walt, right? Because that's the only one he's ever known. So for him, it is less likely that he's, mild mannered chemistry teacher with cancer is Heisenberg, right? Like, it would be like the equivalent of looking at season one Walt and Gus and being like they're the same person.
yeah,
Nice,
yeah,
nice. Okay, so overall, you vibing? You excited for season
yeah.
five?
Overall vibing. Excited to finish it up. Excited.
Let's go. Let's
Um.
go. I'm excited to also pick up Call of the Night again. Next
Mhm.
week is going to be our finale for this cycle of the book club. So
Mhm.
be sure to tune in next week to see what our next picks are. I think you guys are going to like them.
Hmm.
They're also going to be way shorter.
Yeah.
This one was a bit long, but I'm glad you're doing Breaking Bad. Finally checking that off your list.
For sure.
I know how long it's been
Gonna
on
be
it
nice
for
to have
you.
finished it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of shows, you
Speaking
ready
of
to
shows, yes, I'm very
get into it?
excited. Yeah. Okay, let me image off. Let's keep chat there. I don't know if that's too destructive. I don't think it will be, but
I think it's fine.
yeah. Do you see it on yours?
Uh, are you? Hold on. This is gonna be. It's okay. I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's too destructive, especially because like all the main ones are going to be here. So
Yeah. That's fine. That's
okay.
fine.
So, guys, today BR and I are going to do a very fun, very, very special tier list. Right? We might get a little opinionated here and there, but I think y'all are really gonna vibe with this one. Okay, we're gonna do a cartoon tier list. Now, it's not gonna be limited to just childhood cartoons, but just cartoons in general. Um, just not from any particular channel, not necessarily exclusively Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, just cartoons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And BR and I, being like the absolute dorks that we are, have pretty much watched all of these, like maybe with some exceptions that neither of us have watched, but I think those will be few and far between. Um,
Maybe we'll see. I don't
yeah,
know.
but I'm excited for this one. Are you excited?
I am excited. I am excited. I'm ready.
Okay, so let's quickly run down our tiers. I have legendary. That's sort of our S tier. It's the highest tier. This one, and
You
feel free to disagree or chime in here. BR, it is basically it was amazing when you were a kid. It stayed amazing when you were growing up, and it still like holds up, and maybe even improves when you're an adult because you pick up on like subtle things that you just didn't notice the first time, right? Just
Mm-hmm.
peak peak fiction, peak art.
Okay. Fair enough.
Amazing
Got you.
is basically it still holds up, it's still entertaining, but it does it doesn't quite hold up. Maybe the story's a bit weaker, maybe the characters aren't like that developed, not even that developed, but like aren't as developed as people in Legendary. Maybe it just doesn't have that it factor, right? So it's still amazing, but it's not legendary, right?
Okay.
Then the next tier I didn't get a chance to name it, so I just have it at A tier. I think this can be great or still holds up is an alternative one where it has not lost anything, but it has not gained anything, despite you growing up. Which I think the main test that I'm using is like, especially if it's a show when we watched when we were younger, does it still hold up? Is going to be a huge factor in the rankings, right?
Okay. Do you want to do the namings as opposed to like SAB or whatever?
Yeah, still holds up. I could do
Okay.
parentheses like B. Amazing is already A, so
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep mine the typical, but like I'll reference or whatever.
C and F I just want
B.
to keep as is. C is basically just it's
Just
fine.
average.
Yeah.
Just put it as average.
F
Avatar
is,
2.
I think it gets worse with time. Doesn't hold up. It wasn't. It was.
Or it's just never good.
Yeah, it was never good. Yeah. So I think that's we can add any tiers as we go, and if there's any controversial ones. But I think generally this is a good
Do
sorting.
you want to add haven't watched, or we just ignore it?
Yeah, let's just do haven't watched. Keep it simple there.
Okay.
Uh, haven't
Let's go.
watched.
Yeah, bro. Starting this tier list off with a banger too.
Yep.
You ready for Peak Fiction?
Uh,
Littlest Pet Shop? Yes,
I
sir.
never watched Littlest Pet Shop. I'm sorry, dude. I know you're a big fan, but
Damn, bro. I told you to watch it in prep. You just lied, bro. You just didn't do it.
I'm
All right,
sorry, bro.
bro.
I know how big. Like y'all have no idea. This is peak Ronin core.
Don't say that, bro. I'm gonna get put on a list. Relax. They're actually gonna put me on a fucking
Bro,
list.
they
All
would
right?
have to
Let's-
know what the
let's
show is
chill.
about to do that.
I don't know, bro. I don't want to be on a list. I don't want to be on a list.
Um,
Um,
so
but
Disney's
yeah,
DuckTales.
I haven't watched it. I'm not a fucking baby.
I
Um,
it was past my time. Disney's DuckTales. I saw clips here and there. It just
I
wasn't for
haven't
me.
watched one either.
Um,
I've never. It was past my time too. I'll put it like that. And it's just I was a little bit old to be watching something like DuckTales.
yeah. So haven't seen
Mhm.
it. Ooh, oh fuck, dude.
Avatar,
Ava-
easy S
uh,
or easy legendary.
like without question. I think next to one other show here, it is undisputedly legendary. Not only does it age great, it's amazing on rewatches at any age. The story holds up, the character holds up. The fact that they haven't like made this into a whole extended super universe is nothing short of like a miracle. They're trying,
Mm.
but they
Yeah,
just cannot capture the magic that was the first one.
yeah.
Like,
Um,
ooh, go on. You have your own.
no, I mean I agree. It's just a show that I think holds up with like other TV. In terms of like the characters,
The
the
story,
sort of
the
arcs that they go through. I mean, I'll still vouch that like Zuko is one of the best
yes,
redemption arcs that I've
yes,
seen.
peak.
Period.
Yep.
So I think it's just very good. Every character is very good. It handles more mature ideas
Mm.
that a lot of good cartoons do,
And
while still having the sort of not guys, but like still it doesn't become too edgy, it doesn't become too whatever, but it
mm,
still is able to handle mature themes and blah blah blah
it's
blah blah. So it's
it's
legendary.
amazing that it's able to do what it does on Nickelodeon of all channels. I,
Hmm.
it is, God, I'd consider it like peak cartoon. Like
It is
Avatar,
it is one of the best.
yeah,
It's not my top one. It's one of the best
it's
though.
top three.
It's one of the best. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I don't
Mm.
know. Well, once I get talking about some shows, my opinion might change. But I'm like someone having Avatar top three is not absurd, and
Mm.
that's fair to me.
Um,
Um,
okay, so
Batman, The
Brave
Brave and
and
the
the Bold.
Bold.
I did watch this one. It's Here's the problem, right? It's good, but it's really campy. The whole point is that it's supposed to be Batman during his like Silver Age kind of goofier era. So it does
Hmm.
that, executes that great, introduces a lot of fun, like really legacy characters, puts them on the map. Had some great
Hmm.
tracks on the Music Meister episode. It was just a fun, solid show, decent world building, but it, I haven't picked it back up as an adult.
Yeah, I'll put it like that. That's actually really good. That's how I was gonna say it. It is a fun show to watch. You catch it on
Mm,
TV at the right time. Blah blah blah. Right? Cool.
mm.
Fun show. Not bad at all. I would never rewatch it. I
Intentionally,
don't care to
like
rewatch
I'm
it.
okay if it's there, but I won't seek it out.
Yes.
So
Um.
still holds up, or you think C?
I personally put it in C,
Yeah.
and it's just because like still holds up to me means that like if you turn it on, I'll sit down and watch it. I will not sit down and watch the Brave Batman, the Brave and the Bold,
Yeah.
unless it's with like my little sister or something
Mm.
like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
This one, I'm not letting us do. I
I don't want to talk about fucking Family Guy
Yeah.
because I will hurt your feelings, and I don't.
It's not even that. It just I can't budge either, and we're just. I don't think our friendship could survive that. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real.
Well, I'd be fine. Family Guy ain't that good, but I know you would be heartbroken when I say that it's D tier.
Yeah.
So I'll just
Yeah. I'm gonna
Ultimate Spider-Man
I'm gonna knock
is
wood.
the
Wait, two
is the
things.
ultimate C tier.
Two things. So I'm gonna knock
Um,
wood for that comment. Two, Sleeping Danger. Thank you for the 14. To create some toxicity, let's have a max of 5 in S. There might only be 5 in S, to be honest with you, without having to impose that limit.
are you down to do that though? Only five legendaries, or
I
do
want
you
to. I
do
want
you
to.
want to?
I think we could do it at the end just to see which one we think we're okay with cutting, because that'll be the ultimate
Mm,
test of its place there.
okay,
Anyway,
cool.
yeah, I
Um,
not good for that thing I said earlier.
sure. Yeah.
Ultimate
Ultimate
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, I stand by being just very mediocre. I do not hate it. I do not have a hate boner for it in the way a lot of people do.
Mm,
Um,
I
and
don't.
it's not horrendous TV. It's still Spider-Man. Unless you're the comics, you can only get so bad with Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's only such garbage you can introduce. However, it is not a very good show.
yeah, it's
Um,
solid C tier. I'd still have Batman Brave and the Bold above it, but my thing
I'm
with
putting Ultimate Spider-Man B B B. Anyways, go ahead.
wait, you're having it in B.
No, I was just making Batman Brave and Bold.
Oh, okay.
I was just shortening it, but I just have Spider-Man over it because I'll say this: I'll rewatch an episode of Ultimate Spider-Man before I rewatch an episode of Batman Brave and the Bold. Personally,
Yeah. I think I would because it was more serialized, right? With Batman Brave and the Bold, it was kind of a dice roll.
yeah, anthology.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I also liked Ultimate Spider-Man being a little bit more risky with the heroes it introduced, and the storyline, because it's very rare. And I think this is why I put Ultimate Spider-Man on the map for me. To see Spider-Man interact with other heroes, that's always been a thing that's been weirdly gatekept in Spider-Man's history. I know it might
Hmm.
not seem like that now, because of the movies and stuff, but like, dude, Spider-Man collabing with anyone, even in the comics, was like pulling teeth with Marvel. They clutch the Spider-Man pearls so heavy. So to see Spider-Man interact with like Nick Fury and like Nova and White Tiger, I was like, ooh, ooh,
Hmm.
dude, it feels good. Oh,
For sure,
yeah,
for
it
sure.
was also the first time you
Um,
got to see like Agent Venom even
yeah,
animated, and Deadpool. Oh, the Deadpool and Taskmaster episodes were really fun. Yeah,
yeah. It has notable or memorable episodes, which is more than I could say for Batman the Brave and the Bold.
mm. Yeah.
Yeah,
Voltron, never
never watched
watched it.
Voltron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was never into it. I kind of capped out at Power Rangers RPM, so the whole like mecha genre just kind of stopped appealing to me.
Fair
Um,
enough. Fair enough.
okay,
Um,
American Dragon Jake Long is tough, right? Because season one had better animation but a worse story, and season two had a better story but worse animation. So
hmm.
I'd say it nets the same experience roughly, but it's it still holds up, I think.
Fair enough. I don't care for it all that much. But like I personally would have it in C. No, that's a hot take or whatever. But
Mm,
it's not like I have a strong disdain for it. I'm just very like I don't care about this show one way or the other. But I'll let you can put it in B. That's fine.
I'm not married to it in B. Like I said, right? The animation thing really killed me.
Hmm.
Oh, so I
Um
did watch the Pac-Man cartoon. It
oh my god, bro. Is that I remember I remember
like
the theme song more than I remember the fucking
yeah,
episodes,
dude,
man.
I don't remember a fucking thing that happened in the plot. All I remembered was just like how wild it was to see a 3D Pac-Man like
Yeah.
move and talk. Uh,
I'm gonna put this in D tier
y-
personally because it's just so
you
forgettable.
mean F tier?
I know it was just schlock.
Yeah,
I know it was just schlock.
yeah. It's F tier.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's no point in a D tier, you know.
not good,
Yeah.
not good, not good.
Johnny Test is
I'm putting this in B.
dude.
I'm not having it any other way, man.
I
I don't
don't
know.
disagree with you. I just want to say Johnny Test should have ended like 5 years earlier than it did. Like this show going on for like what damn near 15 seasons is still insane to me. Like they were
I didn't
airing
even
new.
know it went on for that long.
Oh yeah, no. Johnny Test was like, hold on. I gotta fact check this just on my end just to confirm because they rebooted it too.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny Test was 12 seasons and then they rebooted it. No, sorry, it
Whew.
was 13 seasons because the reboot. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Too much Johnny Test, but like the original slapped.
Johnny Test is solid. Like I besides Avatar, to me, it is the favorite cartoon that we've ranked so far. I have it above Ultimate Spider-Man, Batman Brave and the Bold,
Mm.
definitely Pac-Man, whatever. It was just it's a nice stupid show that it's not great at all really, but it's more entertaining to me than a lot of other shows that we've ranked so far.
Mm. Let's see.
Yeah.
Recess. Oh, I have it in like low amazing and still and like high still holds up. Um, the thing is, the characters are all really charming. Like it was really creative with like the world building of the playground, if that made sense. The teachers were
Hmm.
really fun. The principal was really like, I think he was my favorite character because of like the understanding the kids had with him, where he genuinely just cared about them,
Mm.
like about their lives, teaching them, and just them respecting him for trying to do his job and trying to care for them while at the same time them actively trying to have the conflict between them as kids and him as an adult, and it was just awesome. And all the characters were really cool in their own ways.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't speak to it. This is before my time. Um, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah,
I bet it was good.
no, I didn't watch it when it was airing. I watched it after the fact. Because this was during the Wild West era of YouTube, where everything was just like uploaded there. So I
Mm.
just caught the show there.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah.
No
OKKO.
idea.
Never watched that.
Ooh,
Definitely. Oh, you've watched it?
no, no, the original Ben 10.
Mm. That's easy. Or legendary,
Yeah,
whatever the
it's
equivalent
legend.
is.
The original Ben 10, there was something special in whatever sauce they used, dude.
It's
Like,
just easily. Like I don't even need to entertain it not
yeah,
being there.
like
You know
that
what I mean?
original theme song is like, I I could recite
Yeah,
it by.
that's what
That's
peak
like,
is made out
dude,
of.
that was like my national anthem when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Ben
know
10.
it.
Ben 10. I'm simply not going to conversate with somebody who does not think Ben 10 should be here. I'm sorry. Get your brain checked. We can
Dude,
talk later.
especially the original. Oh my god! And that animation, like the original animation was fucking gorgeous. Oh, I loved it. Uh,
Yeah.
Milo Murphy's Law F tier. Um,
I've never watched it. I'm glad
it's
I didn't.
it's the sequel to Phineas and Ferb. Um,
A sequel?
yeah, they made
Jesus.
a sequel to it's
Oh,
in the
I
same.
did
Yeah,
watch the first episode.
yeah. I hated the premise of
Very
it
forgettable.
too. It was like everything that can go wrong will go wrong. It was supposed to be like the antithesis to Phineas and Ferb's like building stuff. I just
Hmm.
couldn't stand it. I
Yeah, I
I
don't care
would have
for
just preferred more Phineas and Ferb. Like
it.
if it was a
um,
choice.
yeah, fair enough, fair
So
enough.
I have it in F
Um,
tier.
okay, next is Loud House, right? I watched some of Loud House,
I haven't.
and it is just, oh God, bro, it's just a show. Like it really is just a show. Like I don't, and I gotta put it in C for that. Yeah, I gotta put it in C for that. It's literally just a show, and I know that's like not even a review, not even a thought. It's like it's just a show, bro. It's just a show, man. It's not good. It's not bad. I don't want to watch it. It's just not that good, bro. It's not.
What's the premise of
It's
it?
fine. A bunch of fucking people, siblings, right? A big family. Their last names are the Louds, whatever. I think there's like 11 children. Just in a big old house, and they go to school and do shit. Not very fun concept, not very fun premise. And they don't do anything particularly crazy with it. I just don't care for the Loud House personally. I put it in C without hesitation. I don't. I just. I like. Listen. I think even. Yeah, no. I was trying to think of a justification. I'm like, no, I can't. I don't like it. I don't care for it. Um,
Man,
yeah, no.
rave review. Okay,
Mm.
Robot Chicken. It still holds up.
Fair enough.
Just
Um,
when the jokes land, they really land. The animation style is really funny. I think it's creative. I definitely think it's unique. Um, and I think the Star Wars specials definitely really make it just elevate the entire thing.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'll rely on you for this one.
Oh,
I've
you never
certainly never
watched
seen Robot Chicken.
really?
No.
Oh, it's sort of like a sketch comedy thing, but with like they take action figures and animate them, and they just parody everything. It's fucking hilarious. Um,
Hmm.
Rocco's Modern Life. I think this one is before my time.
Oh, if it's before your time, it's before my time too.
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
Uh,
Um,
Ways D. I don't even know what this is.
yeah, no.
Ooh,
Static
Static
Shock.
Shock. Amazing.
Gotta be A. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's solid.
wait. Static Shock should have been before your time. It was in like what 2004. Weren't you like just born?
One. Yeah. Hey, bro. I was still locked in. Also, just reruns exist. Um,
Dude,
but
Static Shock
yeah. What up?
had it was so fucking fun. It was a breath of fresh air because it was during the period where all the Justice League cartoons were airing, So it used the version of the Justice League from that like cartoon. So
Mm.
Static Shock is technically in that larger universe, which already gives it a bump in my book. But two, I love the power system, where it's like all the villains and all the heroes are just the result of this one big, what was it, like gas leak essentially? Was it
Mhm.
because they're all called Bang Babies, which I also thought was fucking hilarious. Static is really charming. That episode with his mom and going back in time was like gut wrenching.
Mm.
Um, his villains were really fun. The fire guy less so. You know the guy who was like he could do portals or whatever. Was that his power? It was like shadows.
Maybe I can't
He
remember. I'm not gonna remember. Was he a long running antagonist or something, or a
yeah,
long
yeah.
running
He was the guy
character?
that was like all like his whole body was like this like black purple like ooze thing where he had like he just had eyes. He didn't even have a mouth.
Okay, okay, yeah. Um,
He was cool.
w- yeah. I like Static Shock to me is just like a solid show. The where I could probably pick out a few episodes and be like, I'd rewatch that. I'd rewatch that for sure.
Hmm.
I'd rewatch that for sure. Um,
South Park. Have you watched South Park?
Jesus, no, I have self respect.
It still holds up. I really enjoy South Park. I do think it's a bit hit and miss depending on like what their take is. To me, South Park being any good at all is miraculous
mm,
because they make their episodes 6 days before airing.
I do know about that.
Yeah.
Um,
So the
yeah.
fact that they like there's this one episode, right? It was I think about trying to solve who had dumped in the bathroom and through some shenanigans that I really don't want to like get into, they were also trying to figure out the mystery of like who did 9/11 and
Okay.
they tied it together. It was it was like this whole fucking thing and it was just one of the most creative episodes I've ever seen.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll take your word for it,
You
man.
yeah, it, they found the culprit for both is what I'm
Sure, fair enough, fair enough.
um
Yeah, people who like it love it. I've noticed.
mm,
But I've just never been a fan personally. Um,
let's see. Ed
Ed
and
and Eddie
Eddie.
is A
Amazing.
tier.
Yeah.
That shit's hilarious.
Hmm.
Um,
I wouldn't put
I
it
put the
in. Yeah.
I wouldn't put it in legendary. The Batman to me holds up as A tier as well.
Yes,
Um,
sir. The Batman was. Yep.
I'd crank out an episode. I'd crank out an episode right now. I'll watch an episode right now.
Dude, the
For
story
sure,
in the
100%.
Batman was so fucking good. The villains were like really menacing. The story was engaging. They had the bravery to actually include Robin and Batgirl. Like and for
The
it to
bravery.
they're so skittish about it, man. I don't know what it is. Like
Hmm.
motherfuckers are scared of using Robin.
Yeah.
And it's nice seeing the Justice League come in, and the animation style was fun. And I just honestly, I loved the gear, like the visual language of the show and of Batman's gadgets were so fucking clean.
Hmm. Um. Yeah. Yeah. No. I am a the Batman supporter. I definitely agree. Very good. Very good. Now
Based.
this next one, I don't know if you're gonna have the taste to really
It's
understand that this should go
legendary.
in legendary.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
yeah,
God.
it's easily It's fucking Tom and Jerry,
Phew.
dude. It's the
Phew. Had to
blueprint,
make sure, bro. I'm sorry. No offense, Screams. I did not trust you to make the right decision here.
bro. I told you that. Bro, this is. I'm not gonna repeat myself, dude. I said what I said.
I'm glad. I'm glad that you have that take. I'm happy for you personally.
Uh huh.
Um.
But I mean,
Anyways,
Tom and Jerry, like it's unquestionable that they're legendary.
yes, easily. I'm glad we agree. I'm glad we agree.
Um,
Got the Tom and Jerry shirt on right now. Yes, sir. What I had to show out for it.
do you
Anyways,
really?
uh, huh?
Do you really? Like, are
Yeah, yeah, I do. I'm joking.
oh
Tom
wow.
and Jerry shirt on right now. One of my
Well,
favorite shirts actually. It's pretty cool.
can I see it? If you're raving
Yeah,
about this
yeah,
shirt,
yeah, yeah,
like
bro. Let me just take the shirt off and send it to you real quick. No, bro.
I just you're raving about this shirt, dude. Like, is it life
It's just
changing?
it's just a nice graphic tee, bro. I didn't say it changed my life. I just like the
I
shirt.
don't know. You had like a change your life vibe in how you said it. Okay.
Nah, bro. It was just a coincidence. We talked about Tom and Jerry. I have a Tom and Jerry shirt on.
Uh,
That's it.
okay.
That's it.
Okay. Yeah. No. I must have heard something else.
Jerry better, by the way. Jerry better. I think we all agree, right? Oh my god.
They were
Whatever.
they were
Well, let's.
equal to me because like you know what it was that scene where Tom just like is about to give it up on the train tracks.
Oh nah, bro.
I was like, hold on, wait. He's gonna go splat and like bounce right back up, right? Let's not talk
No.
about that. Yeah. Transformers
Somebody
Prime.
just said it would be legendary if it was actually funny, and I just hope you have a bad rest of your day. Um,
Like Liv. He's raving about this shirt. He's like, it. I've never felt like more complete as a man and as a person. I'm like,
Nobody
like
said that.
let me get some of this energy, bro. Like
Absolutely not.
uh. Anyway, Transformers Prime.
Transformers.
So
I didn't watch that shit.
I did. Uh, it's C tier. Transformers Prime was fun in that you were able to get into it without like needing to know too much Transformers lore. The human characters were pretty fine. Um, it just I don't know. Transformers on its own is not my favorite franchise and story. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so you can watch it, but you know, nothing to write home about.
Fair enough.
Liv,
Yeah.
I understand that it's good. That's why I wanted to see it. Like, oh my god, I'm not doing this with you. I don't know what this show is.
Huh.
Do you?
Me neither.
Yeah, I don't
Nope.
recognize the logo. Um, I did. I never watched Hey Arnold. It just wasn't appealing to me.
Me
It
neither.
really, wow, huh?
Bro's surprised that I didn't watch the show that he didn't watch. What?
I don't
Get
know.
over it. I didn't watch it. Harvey Beaks. Yeah, I have never seen that.
Never seen
Wait. No, I've never seen it.
Johnny
I thought I had a.
Bravo.
I thought I had. Aha. Johnny Bravo is kind of funny. I gotta put it in B tier.
Yeah, it's
Right.
iconic.
Yeah.
Also he's
Thank you. Thank you very much. No, but
thank you very much.
whoa, Baba. Yeah.
Iconic.
Funny guy. Funny guy.
Yeah.
Um,
Dexter's Laboratory still holds up.
that's gotta. Ooh, you're not putting that in A? Nah, you're right. It's probably not
Yeah,
A.
because like
I put it top of B.
yeah, like
I put it top of B.
because like you know story and all that like it's not
Yeah.
really like
It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
it's memorable but like the actual details of it aren't, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Hey BR, why did you just send me shout out Dexter's mom? I agree with you, but you could just say that.
Show the screenshot right now. Show the screenshot right now. Do it. Do it. Do it. Show
Anyway,
me saying that.
so the
Yeah, that's
Legion
what
of
I thought.
Superheroes. Uh I wanted to watch this, but I never got around to it because I just didn't like the premise.
The Legion of Super. Oh,
Basically,
okay.
they take like teenage Superman into the future to like fight crime in the 31st century.
No. I've never seen
It
it,
wasn't
so
my
I
thing.
can't speak to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How do you feel about Adventure Time?
Oh. Oh fuck. There's witnesses here.
Oh God, are you a hater?
I didn't vibe with it, so I just dropped it after like 10 episodes.
So for me, Adventure Time, I feel like I want to. I've watched the show, but I haven't watched the show.
'Cause,
Okay.
like look,
I
bro,
watched it in the way a kid would when it would randomly come on after school.
but
Like
like
every episode I see Adventure Time clocked in, right? I'm locking in.
but
I'm
on
watching Finn and Jake go on an adventure.
right.
But it's
Dude,
weird because it's like part anthology, it's part mainline story, and
and
it
like
mixes the
dude,
two. So I would just because I
like dude,
school,
the
I had
way
sports, I would just miss
it's
chunks
too
of the
much.
story.
Dude, this
Come
is
back in.
like this and Steven Universe were like One Piece for children, and the fact that like the fans that stuck around with Adventure Time like watch that shit like for real, they're willing to die over this shit. You know what I mean?
Adventure Time is good though.
It's
Like
good.
I can
It's just
speak even from my limited experience,
mm,
right? As someone who has not seen it. Like I'll put it like this. I'm personally okay with putting it in amazing because Adventure Time is a show that I eventually
like yeah,
want to watch
it's
front to
it's
back.
iconic, right? Like I get it. It just like for me, it was never about. For me, I liked Jake and Finn, and I liked the general vibe of the show, but I couldn't invest myself into it, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
I couldn't I didn't like it enough to just learn about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'd personally put it in A because I liked it. I think it's funny. I think even the sort of like not anthology aspect, but just the episodic aspect of the show was good. And it is a show that it is appealing for me to think and go back and watch it now. So to me, that gives it
Mm.
that necessary boost or whatever.
So
Um,
I think this one's Agacresto or something. I forgot how to say
I've
it.
never seen it.
Heard of it? Haven't seen it. All grown up. It's fine.
I'll trust you.
It's just the Rugrats grown up. They're just dealing with stuff as like preteens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
American Dad. I'm gonna put that right next to Family Guy because again, don't need to do that with you. Um,
Another D tier show. That's crazy.
Angry
Nah, but
Beavers. Haven't seen
you
this
seen
one.
that, bro? You ripping
No.
Angry Beavers? Um,
I only know of the Animaniacs because of the "How a Bill Becomes Law" song.
yeah, I don't know. I only know it from like small
Oh
snippets. I've
yeah,
never
and
seen.
where they name the countries. That's
Yeah,
it.
that my teachers fucking spammed that.
Yeah,
Um,
I
but yes, I don't know it outside of that,
yeah
so I'm not familiar at all.
haven't seen Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls is amazing.
Really?
Pretty easily, If I wasn't kind of subconsciously thinking about um there only being 5 in Legendary, I'd probably put it in Legendary.
I don't know why you're placing
Um,
that limitation.
well, because I have a top 5 spot in which I put these. Like for my tier list, I'm just ranking it slightly different.
Mm.
Um,
No, because
so
for me,
that's
I think it's more fun to like trust your kind of initial instincts and then kind of go back at the end and then that's when it really gets challenged for you to see it all out in front of you and be like, all right, shit, am I committing to this?
mm, I mean,
All right.
I guess so.
So Avengers Assemble, I have it slightly
You
above or slightly equal
boo.
to Ultimate Spider-Man. It,
Ultimate Spider-Man better, bro. As crazy as it is to say, Ultimate Spider-Man better.
yeah, it's for the same reasons. Introduced a lot of comic stuff. Characters are really fun. Even like they even brought in like the Iron Fist and like Luke Cage and stuff when I think the Netflix shows were in circulation. Like they just enjoyed being what they are, and they did a fine job of it. Right? It wasn't like awful.
I I will admit a personal bias. I don't like Avengers Assemble just as a show. I just don't like it. But then it also has an extra bit of negativity for me
Because it's
because it replaced
replaced. Yep,
Earth's Mightiest
yep,
Heroes, and it's like, bro, how could you do this to me?
yep. It
How could you do this to me, man?
and the audacity of the first episode or the second episode. It was for them to flash back to Earth's mightiest heroes and be like, "Oh yeah, this battle last year. I mean, did y'all have like a Ben 10 Omniverse like
Yeah.
did a what are they called? Celestial Sapien just reboot your universe? Like God. It just it didn't help with the transition.
Yeah. Not a fan personally. Not a fan
Yeah.
personally. Um,
Bakugan, I've heard of it.
Never
I
watched.
never watched it. Ooh, Batman the animated series. Ooh, I kind of want to
I
put it in
personally put this
legendary.
in A. I'd put this in A. There are multiple superhero shows I'd put above it. That's what I'll say.
It's iconic. Yeah, I'll put it top of amazing.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That's respectable. I know that'll probably get us some flack. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It just
However,
there are some
it's
other
I
ones that I like
the
more.
reason is just because the reason is not just because there are other shows I like more, but there are other shows that attempt to do the same thing, like in terms of the superhero isms
Mm,
that do it significantly better to me, and that's why it's getting replaced. That's how I feel
yeah.
about it. Batman
Um.
Beyond I'd put right next to
Yeah.
the animated series.
100%.
I like
Batman
it.
Beyond was amazing.
Yeah.
Just stellar fucking show. Love Terry McGinnis. Love the entire like Neo Gotham.
Yeah.
Like dude, if I can give like a little vibes boost for all these shows, I would say Batman the animated series, Batman Beyond, and like there's a couple others, but like generally Batman Beyond had like some of the craziest vibes of any of these shows. You know what I'm talking about? Like the kind of like
I
neo
kind
gothic.
of get what you
Yeah.
mean. I get what you mean. Yeah, I
Um,
get what you mean.
never saw Big Hero 6 the series.
Me neither. Um,
Never saw BoJack Horseman. It's on my list.
yeah, I'm not an alcoholic. I just never, I never really got it.
Uh,
Camp Lazlo is
I
a
really,
peak. I only watch at 3 a.m. TV. You
yep,
are not getting put in the main line,
yeah.
like rotation. You
It's
just
so
don't deserve
fun.
it.
It's just so fun. It's like the characters are nice. They're funny. The environment is like cute. That hot dog episode for me is like a personal favorite, where they just like
I
sell
put it.
hot dogs. Yeah,
Saw a little C. Saw a
yeah.
little C tier show.
I'll put it top of C.
Um,
Why not? Cat
Um,
Dog. Wow, that takes me back. Um, F tier.
Cat
Um,
Dog freaked me out as a kid.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah. Because all I was thinking. Tell
Uh,
me you were thinking it too, bro. How do they go to the bathroom? It
not quite.
agonized over me.
Um, it was just a weird show, and like I feel like it was. It's not even. I don't even know if I think the show is too weird. It's just that at the age I watched it, it was just too like as a 5 year old, bro, or however old I was. It just didn't work. It just didn't click, bro. It just
Nope.
couldn't. My
It was so
my
distracting.
tiny like kindergartner brain was like fried. I'm like, what? No, but is it what? I don't know. It was just weird. It just never clicked with
I was
me.
so distracted by the organism that was the cat dog that I couldn't focus on anything in the plot.
Yeah,
I
they use
never.
armpits to pee. That's a
Oh my
crazy
god.
anatomical fact. I appreciate that. But
How do you know that?
yeah.
Source?
Um, hmm?
Source? Like, where are you going for that answer? Like, who
Chat.
supplies that answer? No, no, not you. Like the chatter.
They probably just did it in an episode.
Okay.
I would imagine they probably just peed from their armpit. Um, but anyways, yeah, cat dog ain't getting too many flowers from me. I don't hate it. It was just something that never clicked with me, so I don't really have a strong positive opinion on it.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, I'll put it top of F, but like I, I didn't like it. If that makes sense.
yeah,
So Chowder is tough. Because I like episodes of Chowder, but I don't like Chowder. If that makes sense.
I personally put it in B. It is a it is a like there's something different about it than the rest of these shows to
Mm.
me at least, where it's like, but it's not to me. It's low B. Like it's like
Yeah.
you're just barely eking above the tier of like Ultimate Spider-Man and
Mm.
like and shit like that. Personally,
I have no
um,
idea what this is.
Clarence. I don't care for Clarence, but I also haven't watched that much of it, so
I
I'll put it
have
in
no
having
idea what
watched for me.
Clarence is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
legendary, obviously.
Really? Legendary.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Now you tell my microphone. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, yeah. Did you hear me, or
Mm.
did you not see it on
No,
the
it was
thing?
more. It wasn't questioning the placement. It was questioning your placement. Like, this is one of the four for you, or one of the five for you.
For now, and aren't you the one who literally said just put shit
Okay.
there?
I thought you disagreed with my flaw. I don't know.
I mean, I do, but
I
you're the one streaming the tier list, so I kind of have to agree at least for the time being.
Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I want to say it still holds up. I want to put it top of
I
B.
fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's
Like
see.
Cow and Chicken before my time.
Yeah. Before your time, you're a liar. I've seen Cow and Chicken. Obviously, not too much of it, but
I just it was ending as I was getting into like cartoons for me.
hmm.
I mean, if you like, let's use your opinion for the rating. You know where
No,
you have it.
I don't have positive opinions of it
Oh,
personally.
so where do you F tier or
I'd probably put it there. I just didn't care for it personally. Not too funny to me.
so,
But yeah.
okay? So Young Justice is tough, right? If we're only doing the first two seasons, I'd put it in amazing. Have
First two
you?
seasons get it legendary status for
Yeah.
me, but
Have you
it's
seen the new episodes, like the new seasons?
I haven't seen past season 3.
It is rough. Like
And I just
it.
I don't know, man. It's hard because it's like I can't dismiss the peak that was the beginning.
Yeah. Like
But like I also can't dismiss how I just don't care for season 3, man. And even season 2, I don't care for all that much. Like
yeah,
season 1 was really
dude.
really
The
really good.
the Scarab plot line, seeing all the heroes and Vandal Savage and peak, right? Crazy
Mhm.
storytelling. The reboot was not worth a
Mm,
7 year wait. God, dude. I felt like I was
yeah.
punished for wanting it.
Yeah. Yeah. Not the best.
Like it
Not
wasn't
the
even it
best.
wasn't even that it was bad. It was just like they got to do it without Cartoon Network's guidelines breathing down their neck. So they got like more bloody with it. Like they added cursing, they added more adult themes. And I was like, this is so
Hmm.
tonally off. It
Hmm.
just it's a different show.
Yeah, I Oh Jesus, Young Justice season 3 went woke. Oh god. Anyways,
That
I
it's not even that shouldn't be the thing that like bothers you about
I
Young
know.
Justice.
I know.
Like
I know. I heard
there's
the
no
comment
shortage
leveling.
of reasons.
Um,
Mm.
only sure I'm gonna see the Flash and Bat families active together. I guess, man, but just damn,
Yeah.
it's just I just don't care for it after season two, and even in
Yeah.
there are parts in season two I don't care for. I'll put it in low A off of like season one and season two. You kind of spoke to me, all right?
Mm.
Yo, you were good. You were good to me.
Season 3 was fine. Season 4
I didn't think
was.
this.
We deserve an apology for season 4. Is all I'm gonna say.
Huh. Yeah.
Somebody needs to apologize.
Yeah, I'll put it in A because I haven't watched season four, so like all I've seen is one season that is just literally peak superhero shit, right?
Mm.
Another season that is really good superhero shit, and then a third season that is just okay. And to me, I can average it out to be good, like amazing, like A
Yeah.
tier for me.
But
Yeah,
definitely a hard one to watch fall off.
yeah, I can imagine, bro. If season four is really as bad as you say, I would hate that. Now I feel like I'm about to have to fight for my life here, unfortunately.
You're a Danny Phantom hater? No.
No, I'm a Danny Phantom supporter. I want this in Legendary.
Oh, so
That's
do
why.
I.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I thought you were.
Well,
I
we're
thought I'd
good.
have to fight for it.
I I was like, damn, bro. I can't believe I'm gonna have to crack my
Yeah.
knuckles.
Oh wait, dude.
I
I
have
thought
to
I was
get
gonna
in
have to.
here and start throwing punches, bro. Throwing
Bro,
haymakers.
I was like psyching myself up to go like 12 rounds for you. 12 rounds with you.
Yeah, bro. I was like, damn, bro. Danny Phantom. Like, I know. Listen, bro. I love Danny Phantom, but
Peak.
I don't know. I don't know if the people are loving it like I'm loving it. But
No, Danny Phantom is
apparently, bro.
iconic, dude.
Apparently, bro.
Yeah.
I've encountered people who have told me putting Danny Phantom above B is insane. So maybe I've just been scarred from my past experiences. Maybe I've just been scarred from my past experiences, but I was ready. The gloves were on, bro. I was psyching myself up.
Same. Man, I feel like this is a reflection on us, dude. We got to improve our opinions of each other. Jeez.
Yeah, bro, I
Wow.
was like, Bjorn and Cream being shocked having the same opinion. Yes, I was like, damn, bro, I'm gonna have to fight, bro. I'm gonna have to, yeah. But Batman and Amazing, yeah, I said what I said.
Yeah. Lilo and Stitch series.
He's a phantom. Like, bro, did you not hear the theme song? Anyways, I did not watch that shit.
I did.
I think you.
It was really fun. It was really fucking fun. It was basically like Pokemon, but you know how you saw the movies, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
movies. I saw one.
oh yeah, no, I saw all the movies. Yeah, they had
Man.
like 5 sequels. They were all fun in their own way. You know how Stitch is like 626, like he's experiment number 626.
Yeah.
So Lilo and Stitch the series is them kind of hunting down like Pokemon style the other experiments. It's really fun. You get to meet the new aliens. They get like cute little names, and you just the characters, like the main cast is still fun. I think it definitely holds up. I want to put it
Okay,
above
fair enough.
Chowder. Yeah.
I'll let you cook. I'll let you cook.
I am not a brony, so I never saw
Uh,
My Life as a Brony.
I don't want to be on a list, and that's why I've never watched it.
My Life as a Teenage
Um,
Robot. Oh man, I want to put it in B.
listen, bro. Listen, bro. I'm with you. I'll allow it.
Really?
Dude, that was
Dude,
good,
what
bro.
is
That was a
going
good
on
show.
today?
I don't know, but that was a good show. I don't know, but that was a good show.
Dude, Teenage Robot was so fucking fun.
That was a fun show.
Yeah.
Fun show.
Okay, so I got Teen Titans in A.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. The one you gotta be different, bro. You gotta be different.
I maybe I haven't rewatched it in a bit. Maybe it's gotten
Okay,
better, but like
I'll ask you this, right? Does it fall off to you?
the ending was unceremonial.
Okay, let me say this, right? There's going to be a certain webhead that is going to have to go in A tier 2 if unceremonious endings
Yes, okay,
are enough
fine.
to hold it
Yep,
back.
no, yeah, you're right. That's a good argument. Yeah, definitely legendary. Ooh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It was forced to go off track, right? But as you and I both know, there's another show that is peak that was also forced to go off track.
Yep. Okay, you're right. Teen Titans got to be legendary. I was a little unsure because of the ending, but
it happens, bro. It's unfortunate, but we gotta move regardless.
So the one kind of animation domination core cartoon that I will rank with you is Cleveland Show. I did enjoy it for its 5-season run. It wasn't It wasn't moving the needle, but it was awesome. You know, it was fun.
Yeah, I did not watch that show, so I'll let you do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
It's in C tier. Um,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
you know what it was? The side characters were like very mid, but for me it was like the core cast that I really liked, like
Mm.
Cleveland's new kids and seeing Cleveland Jr. being developed. It's fun.
Hmm.
Okay,
Fair. Fair. Fair.
Fanboy and Chum Chum.
I feel like such a booger eater for having liked Fanboy and Chum
Oh,
Chum. I'm not gonna lie to you.
dude, are we sharing the
But
same brain cell today?
what can I
What
say
is
though,
going
bro? Like
on, bro?
Fanboy and Chum Chum
It was
was
so
just
fun.
it was just a fun show,
It
bro.
was just
What you
so
want to do about that? Like
yeah.
I can't help it.
Like
Listen, I look back now and I'm like,
I'm-
but
dude, these idiots were
in the
having
moment,
so much fun. The slushies and like that grocery
man,
store. Oh my god, I was like,
man, Arctica, yes sir, yes sir. Yeah.
it, just fun show. Like, is there anything wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with the show just being so fucking fun?
Yeah, bro. I mean, because the thing is, motherfuckers see Fanboy and Chum Chum too high, bro. They're gonna think we're a certain type of person, all right? So we got to be careful. But it was
It was so fun.
like listen,
You enjoyed
like
your
listen,
time with it.
like you just like here's the thing, chat. You can throw your stones, right? You can throw your insults, and that's fair, right? But like, don't though. Don't like just don't like it's a C tier, bro. Like it's C tier. Come on now, bro. Don't hate.
Yeah,
Don't hate. Don't hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
you know, Fanboy and Chum Chum brought you a nice little smile.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Speaking of smiles, Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack was hit and miss for me because
That was my first surrealist
yes, yeah,
cartoon. I
you
think.
get it, dude. Literally, I was like, I am. This is new ground for me as a kid, right? I wasn't like scared, but I was like, what is going on? Why can't I make sense of what's going on? It was like one of those few times where I was like, no way am I gonna have to work for this.
Yeah, that was. I don't. I don't know, man. Shit was crazy.
C tier?
I'm fine with C tier. I can see someone liking it, and maybe I would like get it, but
It's a bit
I
much
feel like
for
just
me.
a surrealist fucking show for like a 7-year-old me was just not clicking, bro. It just did not work. Did not compute. Um,
Let's see.
Flapjack can't be below Johnny Test is all I'm saying. Yes, it certainly can. Yeah,
Gargoyles before my time, but I heard it was
I
great.
never watched that. Yeah. Foster's Home for Magic.
Ooh, still holds up.
Pretty good show. Pretty good
Yeah.
show. Yeah, I'd agree.
It's still Foster still holds up. Blue, iconic, love him. I think he was my favorite. Like, was it on Disney or Cartoon Network? He was like my favorite character on the show.
Yeah.
Mac was fun. Yeah, the Rabbit Butler.
Yeah.
So Generator Rex, the poor man's Ben 10.
Hey, bro, listen. Yeah, so what? It was edgier Ben 10. That's a B tier show, bro.
Yeah, with less cool powers. It was, the collabs were fun.
The collab was fun. It was a solid show, bro. It was a solid show.
Yep. Very
Solid show.
Yep. Let's see.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ugh.
Yeah. Hell no. I'm not watching that shit,
I'm
bro.
putting it in F tier. It's. I have it below Ultimate Spider-Man and Avengers. It was just. Ugh,
You should probably, bro.
Haven't
I just
seen-
didn't seem like it was gonna work.
Yeah. I
Um,
haven't seen Puffy Amiyumi.
me neither.
I don't know what this one is. Wild.
Can't be.
Yeah.
Hulk's Agent of Smash is a D tier show. I can't lie.
Really? I didn't hate it.
It's bad. It's like the thing is it's just
It's really dumb.
it's
It's so
it's just
dumb.
so stupid.
It's so
And the thing is, it's
stupid.
like the thing is it doesn't like lean into its stupidity for like entertainment value. It kind of takes it
Look,
so serious.
It's
So when it's dumb,
You can't
it
tell me.
sucks.
Look, there's one reason I'm giving it a boost. The Ghost Rider episode went fucking crazy.
Bro, how many seasons did Hulk Agents of Smash have,
I
bro?
think like 4.
Okay. So if you mentioned one episode
I
in a
know.
4-season run, bro.
It's just it's so fucking. They had like a dinosaur on their team, and like Hulk is like he has his like intelligence, and he's leading a team of like other Hulks, and it's like, why the
No,
fuck would
bro.
any of you lose a
No, bro.
fight?
No, bro.
It's so
Not good.
wild.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
Yeah,
No,
it's too corny for its own good, unfortunately.
just doesn't work. Yeah.
Um,
Little kid me thought it was like I thought Scar, which I think is Hulk with a sword. I thought that guy was cool, and then I grew. I think I aged like through 1 year, and I was like, yeah, you're kind of lame. Unfortunately, give the sword up, bro.
wait,
It's not for you.
wait, Liv, this isn't. This is the Wild Thornberries. I could have sworn they had a different logo.
I never see that either, so
I mean,
it
I
don't
haven't
matter to me.
seen the original, but I've seen the movie collab with, I think it's the Rugrats. Speaking of the
Hmm.
Rugrats, nice transition.
Hmm.
It's here's the problem with Rugrats, right? It's iconic, but it's not like one of my favorites.
Yeah.
It's notable, right?
Yeah. This was not. This was not. I'll put it like this. This was not on my roster. It's
Right.
fine. It's fine TV for me. It's
Yeah,
fine TV
it
for
still
me.
holds up, you know. It's
Yeah,
definitely
it's cool.
yeah. Invade.
Invader Zim was cool. Invader Zim was cool. I liked Invader Zim. I don't know if that's a hot take. I'd put Invader Zim in B. It's a fun TV show.
Yeah.
Um,
It wasn't for me, but I respect the people who did. Like I'm not
yeah.
mad at it. Jimmy Neutron, I think I might have to fight for this one.
Warman's Fairly Odd Parents. Hello.
It's amazing. I love Jimmy Neutron, man. All the characters, Jimmy's inventions. I even liked the animation. I I there was nothing about Jimmy Neutron that I didn't like except for the fact that it was so short. Like, come on, Carl and
Um,
Sheen are fucking
no, it's good.
hilarious.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You don't have to convince me it's good. I'm thinking amazing. Like top of B, you can sell me amazing. Like we're saying, it's Batman Beyond. It's Batman the animated
Okay, yeah,
series.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like
Yeah. It's top of B.
I
That's
can
where.
I can I can work with top of B. Now we just have two legendaries
Ooh.
back to back.
Yep.
Were we agreeing? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
100%.
Cool. Cool.
They
Cool.
might as well be the same show.
Yeah.
When I
It's
when,
just a
yep.
continuation, like, and a continuation that does not flop at all
Yeah.
ever.
When I tell you guys, like, out of I think all the shows, with maybe the exception of Ben 10, these two age the best when you're an adult. I'm not
They're
lying.
just good TV,
They're
bro.
so
They're
good.
good TV.
Like,
That's good TV.
it is unbelievable how good the Justice League cartoons are and how well they've aged.
Yeah. 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 Justice League is solid. Solid show, bro.
Like,
Solid.
I was rewatching, I think it was an episode in Unlimited, right, where they were talking about the level of power the Justice League has that's like unchecked, and Green Arrow is giving
Mm,
his iconic take where he's like, "I'm an old lefty. I believe the government should do for the people what they can't do for themselves." Was the quote.
mm-hmm.
And I totally went over my head as a kid, right? And I watched that as an adult. I'm like, "Whoa, what?" I,
Comrade?
it's not even that. It was just like, dog, that's like a serious political take. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
huh? I a bar. Two.
Very good. Very good show. Very good show. Superman talking about, living in a cardboard world.
World,
Yes,
yes.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You love to
Dude,
see it.
that scene.
I need to
Oh my
rewatch
god.
Justice League,
Oh
bro.
my god. Flash versus Lex Luthor had me in
Mm-hmm.
shambles
Mm-hmm.
when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was crying my eyes out, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The Justice Lords. My favorite, like, I think this one is actually the only episode of, like, only cartoon episode I was ever genuinely scared of, aside from like the Timmy Secret Wish thing. But this one was like genuine fear, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that episode where they get teleported into like the fake comic world, uh,
Hmm.
where it's like the Justice Society or something,
Oh,
and
okay. Yeah.
yeah, that shit was fucking wild. And like the books don't have
Yeah.
any text in them, and the Ice Cream Man's been doing this for like 20 years or some shit. I was like, huh?
Mm-hmm. Dude, there are so many scenes. There are so many scenes in the show. Chad is naming them. I agree with you. They're all peak. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I agree. Now I need to use the bathroom real quick.
Mm.
And I'll be right back.
Okay. I just want to do some internal sorting here, or just kind of second guessing. First of all, I have not seen Kid vs. Cat. I doubt Ronin has, but I feel like I feel like some people in Amazing can probably go up to Legendary if BR and I were a little bit more hardcore about engaging with the fandom. I, I have a feeling that Adventure Time and I think Steven Universe is on this list. Yeah, I see Steven Universe are like if this was another person's list, these would be like non-starters for Legendary alongside Avatar. But I don't know. It just man, I don't know. I'm not into cartoon, epics for some reason. Would you consider Avatar an epic? I wouldn't, but yeah. There's multiple Tom and Jerry's. Weird. Yeah, I noticed that too. I think they're just like repeats, or maybe the person who made this list really loved Tom and Jerry. Uh, is Robot Boy on this list? I have no idea. I don't even know about Robot Boy as a show. Um, yeah. Oh, I see a lot of fun ones that are gonna come up. Oh, I'm excited. Um, Superman versus yes, yep. So Cream's thoughts on One Piece YouTubers not happening. Sleeping Danger. Ronin gonna wash your hands? No, because it's evil. Ah, dude. Great callback. I love Steven Universe, but it wouldn't be in my legendary. Ooh, is that controversial? Um, let's see. Wonder Woman is overdue an animated series. Jesus. I was telling BR about this quote from Wonder Woman, Landa, and I think you might have read it. It was where somebody was asking Wonder Woman, like what happens with all her villains. She said this like it was a bar, this crazy bar where she was like, I have the reason my rogues gallery isn't as big as Clark's, as Bruce's or Barry's is that when I deal with my enemies, I deal with them permanently. And I was like, ooh, a woman after my own heart. She just like me for real.
No.
Wonder Woman would clean up Gotham, is all I'm saying.
Not the way you would do it. She would do it closer to what I said. You keep in mind, you said surgically remove spines. I said crack some motherfucking skulls.
Anyway, so Kid versus Cat. I haven't seen this one. I doubt. I would be surprised if you did.
Kid versus Cat, huh? So, what is the logo? What the fuck?
What?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Why are memories being accessed here? What the hell? Nah, I've definitely seen episodes of this. This is actually prime cartoon watching me, but no,
Wow.
I don't care for it.
Oh, I do remember this. Ugh, God, that's a nasty sensation.
This is weird.
Yeah. I
Because it's one of those nothing shows. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like I watched it because it was on, I guess,
Yeah.
but it's not good.
I'm just gonna leave it and haven't watched.
Yeah.
Pretend that I haven't. Kim Possible. I might have to fight for this one, but it's amazing for me. I loved Kim Possible, dude. It was peak Disney animated show for a while for me. Like loved Ron, loved the world building, loved Kim, and no joke, the first time I ever tried a burrito, right? The first time I ever knew of the existence of a burrito was because of Kim Possible. I was like, wait, this looks really good animated. I go out. I like ask my mom for a burrito. She gets it. I was like 7 years old, right? I try it. I'm like, Ron was fucking cooking. Oh my god, dude.
Learned about burritos through
dude,
Kim Possible.
I am not even fucking with you. Like Kim Possible for me was like, it was like my Romeo and Juliet by the end. I was fully locked in. Kim Possible 10 out of 10. Just
I'm not mad at the Kim Possible ranking. Yeah, I'm cool with that. We can get down with it.
Love it. I'm gonna put it right above.
Kids Next Door.
Ooh,
Are you funny or are you not?
I'd say it still holds up.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that have it super high. It's just not that for me. This is like it's a solid show though. It's a solid show.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up like to adult scrutiny, which is why I don't think it goes past. Still holds up. Crypto the Super Dog. I did watch this. It was
the Super Dog. It was fine. Like very very kiddish. Very like
like they were superhero dogs. Like
yeah.
You get
what more do you want? Yeah.
So C tier.
I agree.
Legend of
Korra is B.
Yeah.
Like I put it top of B. I don't have a hate boner for it.
Like I don't
That's a fine show.
like I don't
That's a fine
hate it.
show.
Like I don't hate the show. I just hate this insistence people have of trying to say it's like better than Avatar or like the original
Who
Avatar.
sa- who
Like,
says that
bro,
though? Like who
look,
really says that?
I made an Avatar video. Uh, like you know of it, right? And
Mm.
when I tell you, I have motherfuckers dying in my comment section to just be like, no, dude, you don't understand. The original Avatar was overrated. Korra does it better. Everything else that came after like has been garbage. You just don't see the vision. I see the vision. I'm okay with the vision. It's just not as good as the original.
I'll say this: there's one thing in which Korra completely blows the original Avatar out
Animation.
of the water: animation,
Yep.
slash fight choreography.
Yep.
That's it.
I also like the introduction of more like hybrid bending, but you know, that's
That's
kind of
cool.
yeah.
I could take it or leave it. It's a fine show, dude. Like I'll watch Korra,
Yeah.
but
Like
it's just like
I don't hate it, but I just if you ask me, oh, which one do you like, Avatar: The Last Airbender or Korra? It's
like why are
such
you asking me that
yeah.
question?
Like Korra will never. You can give me a thousand chances, and I'll choose Avatar: The Last Airbender every single
Yeah.
time.
I won't hesitate. I won't think about it.
Yeah.
Avatar, 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 Avatar. I don't care about Korra. Zahir clears Ozai.
In what sense? Like
I don't give a fuck, bro.
like Zahir flying was raw, right? That left an impression. Everything else was like mid. Where
Hmm.
he was like, when he let go of everything else, he was able to like fly or whatever. I was like, oh shit, that's a bar right there. But other than
Yeah.
that, like, it wasn't for me.
Like
Uh,
I'll say this
mm,
right, and I'll just make it real simple.
mm,
What's Legend of Korra's counter to Zuko? Give me one.
Bolin? Nah.
Yeah, okay. Motherfucker. This guy said bowling, bro. Get out of my face.
It's not happening,
Just
bro.
give me someone that stands toe to toe. Anybody. It doesn't even have to be someone in Zuko's role. Give me a Zuko. You don't have an answer, bro. He clears.
Absolutely, like, washes.
He
And
clears, bro. What?
the new Spider-Man cartoon. Beyond, I wish there was a tier below F tier. The
D tier.
I,
Bad, 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 bad,
it's
bad, bad,
so
bad.
no, D is too much. F, like, garbage, like, shouldn't be made. Apology issues, like, oh my god, it was so bad.
And it doesn't even have the benefit of being like just a good looking show
Yeah,
either. It's not
animation was
it's not even
awful.
like it's not even like entertaining
Yeah,
to look at, you know what I
dude,
mean?
the animation was worse than Ultimate Spider-Man. The characters were less charming. It was just awful. Uh,
Yeah.
Megas XLR, never saw it. Did you?
No.
I know of Mickey Mouse. I have not watched.
I'm not ranking Mickey Mouse, so it's not happening.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on. Black Clover. Where to put Black Clover on here? Solid B tier, solid B tier.
Haven't seen Mighty Magic Sword or Magic Sword,
Me neither.
bro. Who is? I half of these, like, I feel like, okay, might have been old, might have been too new, but some of them I'm just like, when did they air? You know?
Huh.
Uh,
Boom. Over the
Neo
garden wall. Oh, that.
Neo
Oh,
Yokio.
gee.
I've
Oh.
seen this advertised on
Oh.
Netflix.
I only know about it through video essays. Neo Yokio. Yeah, I only know. I saw a totally not marked video that has informed my entire opinion, so
Uh,
I can't be trusted to give an honest one. He just thinks it's bad, so I think it. He thinks it's bad, so on this one, I think it's bad. But that's not like an informed opinion, chat. That's just like video essay opinion. But yeah,
I haven't watched it, so I can't say.
I mean, yeah. Over the Garden Wall, I haven't seen. I don't know if you've seen that.
No. Wait, what?
Yeah,
Where was this even airing?
no idea. Um,
What would
Phineas
you
and Ferb,
what would you
A
give it?
tier.
You said
Over the Garden Wall.
you said you saw it, right?
I explicitly said I have
Oh,
not seen it.
I guess I blocked out that didn't. Phineas and Ferb is amazing, iconic.
Yeah, A tier.
Yeah. Is there really an argument to be made? Do you want to make an argument for why it's not legendary?
Um, I guess the characters are just vehicles for the plot and for the goofiness, but they aren't much more than that. They
I
aren't like
mean,
particularly good characters,
like,
in my opinion.
Doofenshmirtz kind of hard carries everybody, and
Doofenshmirtz
Perry.
is pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Um,
like the problem
but yeah,
is everybody else. Like Baljeet and Buford also, and Isabella and Ferb. Candace was
They're
okay.
cool. Like, it's
Yeah,
not that they're bad characters. It's just more so that they're like clearly vehicles to make spectacle happen,
mm.
and that's cool. And that's why it's A
Like
tier. I
the
like the
the
show.
music
It's good. It's
slaps.
funny.
Yeah,
The music slaps. If you were to ask me why I knee jerk, no, it's not in Legendary. It's just like it don't got that character
yeah.
for
It
that.
like
Doofenshmirtz is good, but
yeah.
in general, it don't got the characters for
Like we
that.
said at the beginning, right? Sometimes it just won't be a in legendary because it doesn't have that it factor.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It just doesn't. Planet Sheen is
Sheen
actual
F,
dog
yeah,
piss.
it's actually F tier. It is insane that they gave him Alien Carl. That was wow. Just
Yeah,
just wow.
very ridiculous. Very unserious.
Star Wars Rebels was really good, especially the Darth Vader stuff. Oh my god. Um, the rest of the story was fine. It's technically canon, and you get to see Ahsoka again. Oh man, Star Wars Rebels is hard. Did you watch it?
No.
Oh, dude, you missed out. Ugh.
It's Star Wars. I'm sure I'm fine. Um,
I gotta give it
ooh,
amazing. It not only
fair
still
enough,
holds
fair
up,
enough.
but like, dude, that last fight, like all the Darth Vaders, it's just really fucking good. And yeah. Oh, regular show, amazing.
Regular, legendary. Hello.
Really? I I thought putting it in amazing was safer. Okay, let's go. I'm curious what your pitch is
Conspiracy.
for amazing for legendary.
It's just funny as hell, bro. It's just such an okay. I'll put it like this, right? It is such a rewatchable show. It might be one of the most just
Yes, sir.
purely rewatchable shows on the list, right?
Hmm.
And still be entertaining.
Like,
It's just like,
you know a show is amazing when the format of the show is like well known.
yeah.
I
It's just like it's like first of all, the character arcs for like Mordecai and Rigby are actually pretty fucking cracked
yeah.
for like what type of show it is.
Yeah, and the fact that each episode is 11 minutes, and on top of the
Yeah, bro.
world building, on top of the dude, the rest of the
Yeah,
characters are fucking S class. All of them,
yeah. Okay,
Benson skips. Oh my god.
I need to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Mordecai or Rigby?
In what sense?
Who do you like more? Who do you like more first? I'll ask that.
Okay, Mordecai at the beginning, Rigby by the end.
Don't dilly dally. Don't give me your composite.
Didn't I enjoy watching Mordecai at the beginning, genuinely, and I enjoy watching, and I hate enjoy watching. Sorry, and I hate watching Mordecai after, but I still get some enjoyment out of seeing his downfall. So Mordecai is my final answer.
Wrong answer, bro. Wrong
Oh
answer.
wait, just wait. You no, he asked me Mordecai or Rigby. All right,
Mhm.
if I had a different like favorite character, I would say it skips, obviously.
Fair enough. Rigby better than Mordecai, bro. But
Dude, you can't tell me.
okay, let me ask you this.
It's like watching
What?
it's like watching a train crash. You know, like with Mordecai, you just can't take your eyes off of him. Mordecai has found a way to innovate, right? Fumbling the bag at every single turn, like no other fictional character. Name me one other character that fumbles like with the artistry of Mordecai.
I can't think of one off the top of my head for sure. But that actually I hate him, bro. I hate him. Rigby. Okay, let me ask you this then. That's fine. Who do you think the better friend is?
Rigby,
I'll still go Rigby.
Rigby.
Okay,
Easily.
yes,
Like,
sir.
are you
Yes,
fucking?
sir.
Did
You get it.
didn't
You get it
Mordecai?
because a certain person, Liv, thinks that Mordecai is the better friend.
No, didn't Mordecai
And like,
accidentally kill him once? Like I.
not accidentally. He said, "I'll kill you," then pushed him. Like, bro did that shit on purpose.
Oh my god, no.
And
It just
Rigby better. Yes, sir.
yeah. If they just
Yes.
honestly, if Margaret just either like, if they just
Mordecai's the better friend. Ban him. Somebody get
I,
him. Get him out of
dude, you're
here.
absolutely insane. Regular show is iconic. I was actually rewatching some of it like last week, so it definitely still fucking
I
holds
watched
up.
some this morning.
Oh,
So
love to see it,
yeah,
bro.
yes, sir, bro. Rigby ruined his life. Okay, I'll put it like this, right? Rigby, sure. Let's say he ruined his life. Mordecai killed him.
Yeah,
Like
like
you just give me something like sure, right? You can't. There's nothing you can say Rigby did that is worse than just killing him.
wild.
And the thing is, you can't even say Mordecai did that in retaliation for that because he didn't know then. He killed him over a girl who would not look his way. Bro is a terrible friend.
I
Bro is a terrible friend.
I will.
Like I'm telling you, Chad, there is simply nothing as a friend you can do worse than killing somebody for literally no good reason.
Yeah, especially because like Rigby, he gets sick of Mordecai's shit at some point, and when he calls him out on it, he like Mordecai is very hostile. You know, like
Yes.
it.
And I'll put it like this, right? There's a reason Rigby's life ends up better once he decides to just, you know what? I'm gonna just do my own
Yeah,
thing,
I'm
bro.
gonna do me. Like,
And guess what?
mhm.
Who's the one that is better off? It's Rigby. You want to know why? Because yeah, sure, he's a dumbass. He's a little bit of a dunce. He's a slacker, right? Both of them are. But guess what, bro? When the chips are down, it's fucking Rigby who's real, bro. Mordecai's a loser.
uh, you got, dude. You can't out loser Mordecai. It's basically
It's
impossible
so insane. Killed him because of constant fumbling. Bro killed him because he got
because he has no
no
game.
hose. Like,
Like,
bro,
yeah,
bro,
literally. Like, how is that hit?
bro was like,
How is
bro
that
was
my
like,
problem?
it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. Chat, you can name anything. Mordecai killed him, though. You can't name anything. You can keep saying shit. Mordecai killed him.
And like,
It's like that. That's it. Like, okay, cool, bro. He ruined his life. Was Mordecai alive? Oh, okay, so it's not worse than when Mordecai killed Rigby. Got it. Cool.
uh,
That's all it is, bro.
yeah.
Eileen is such a W character. Sleeping Danger. Eileen is a W
Yep.
character. You get it.
Yep.
You know, ball.
Speaking of
Um,
W characters, I just want to say quick shout out to Benson. I didn't appreciate your vision when I was a kid. I appreciate it now as an adult. He was so real, dude. When he was yelling at them for like that scene, that episode with the road trip, that
hmm.
oh, that struck a nerve. I was like, you know what? Fuck him. Benson, like they, Benson just wanted the best for them. I honestly, patience of a saint. I would have fired him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you're in Benson's position. You're going past episode 2. And it's like, oh, what, you summoned Satan because I asked you to, pick up, like, to rake up the leaves. I don't know if I want you to keep working with me. I don't know if I want
That's
Satan
fair.
summoners on the payroll. That's just me though.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like, I might be weird for that.
A little bit, but I'll let it slide. I'll let the weirdness go.
All right, Ren and Stimpy. I
Never seen it.
before my time. Rick and Morty. I watch it every single time it drops. I'm looking forward to new episodes when they drop. Do I like the show? Yes. Do I love the show? Woof. That's
It's
I
just a solid B tier. There are some really good Rick and Morty episodes. A lot of really good Rick and Morty episodes, but there are a lot of also episodes that are just kind of nothing.
like the Pickle Rick episode. Even in context, like outside of the memes, was just lame. They just exposition their way out of the entire narrative of the. I don't even want to get into it. Like season 3 was also I think the weakest season.
Rick and Morty is something I will watch, like, but
it
it's not great.
yeah. Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's fucking go. Amazing.
I never watched that one.
Oh
That's the super new one, right?
no. This is I think this is the old one. So let me see. Let me just double check. Quick
No,
scan.
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure that's the one that came out in 2018.
Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Rise.
Yeah, it's the one with the super new animation.
Oh,
Like the
what?
super kitchen.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I thought it was like the other one. Yeah, I haven't seen this one. I do want to use it as a placeholder because I don't see the other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. You know the one?
Which one? The 2012 one?
Yes, dude, where they were like
The
time
2012 one
traveling.
was solid.
Yes, sir. Dude, the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon, it had like 3 different animation styles basically, but like all the like present day, like I think did they go to the past or am I tripping? Like in the future, like it was just fucking solid. Love the turtles, love their stuff. I even love the like 20 shit. No, that's I was thinking about like the 2007 one. The 2012 one was also really good. Love that one as well. It's hard to miss with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I'm not. No. I used to watch the like older one, significantly older one. When I was
The
really
80s,
young.
the 80s one.
No, I don't know if it was the. Hold on, let me
Because
see.
the 80s one was
Let me
also solid. Like, dude, I'm telling you, you cannot miss with the Ninja Turtles.
let me see. Turtle cartoons. Because I'm trying to see which ones are the ones
2003.
I was familiar.
2003 was the one I was talking
2000,
about with the time
2003 is the
travel.
one.
Yep.
That's the one I'm familiar with.
Yeah, that
Not
one's
not
peak.
the one I'm familiar with. That's one of the ones I'm familiar with. When I used to watch on my like when I was a lot younger. Is it 2003? No, it was a little bit later than this. Anyways, 2012 is the one I'm most familiar with, and that's the one I probably rate the highest. I probably have that at like A tier. I really like that show.
Mm.
Um, but depending on which TMNT you got, it changes. It changes. But yeah,
I can't see this logo.
I
Oh,
can't either.
this is Samurai Jack.
Oh,
What the
Samurai Jack. Okay, fair
crazy
enough.
image to use, but
um,
it is amazing. I personally wasn't into it because I'm not into samurai like you are, so I let you rate this one.
I never got into the show either.
It's
So,
really broken
yeah.
Ronin. You never got into Samurai Jack?
I mean, I watched it when it came on, but it definitely wasn't like it'd be B tier for me. I know a lot of people love it, and there's probably good reason for it. I just am not someone who knows that reason because I watched a few episodes here and there, but on the whole, I was not a Samurai Jack sort of viewer.
I, bro, I feel like I don't know you anymore. He has a
Really?
sword and he's a samurai. What? That's like Ronin bait.
Yeah, now.
Wow.
Hmm.
So Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated.
Ooh.
This one's tough.
That was kind of good, bro. That was
Dude,
a good ass show when
that
I watched it.
dude, that first season, the mystery was a fucking thriller. I was like, ooh, this is some solid mystery right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't tell you what happened after. If you had asked me, oh, what happened after they caught like what was their name, A, or like the talking owl and all that, I was like, I couldn't tell you. But
I didn't even
damn,
know there was a show after that.
yeah. So I'd say still holds up.
Good,
Yeah,
good, good.
because the mystery still holds up and like the vibes
Mm-hmm.
and everything. Yeah. Scooby Doo, where are you? A lot more fun, a lot more laid back. Banger theme song. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? That one.
Mm-hmm.
Still holds up. I'm gonna put it right next to the other Scooby Doo.
I'd agree.
Uh,
SpongeBob. I mean,
oh wait, M3D. Thank you
wait.
for that too. Samurai Jack is aged well too. It's a vibe. I'm gonna take your word for it, M3D.
I have to check it out. It seems like something I'd be just interested in. I just
Oh,
never saw it as again.
all right, bro. I'll let you do
SpongeBob's
the
easily
honors.
the best. What, SpongeBob?
Yeah.
All right, the best one, right?
Yep.
Legendary, easily.
Yep.
Come on
Iconic.
now, bro.
I did.
Cartoon.
Yep. This is basically the blueprint for like peak cartoon, especially the first 5, 6 seasons.
Bro, come on, SpongeBob. Like
I,
the
I,
laughs, bro.
yep. The gags, the memes, the ha-has, the reaction images. What SpongeBob has done for the culture, for our humor, cannot be understated.
Yeah, bro. You just I feel like if you're not willing to put it in legendary, you're either just like no fun or you are just insane. I don't know what it is, bro.
Or you really heavily weigh the like
The
post.
narrative,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Everything has to be a super tightly wound story.
yeah,
It's like
like it's like I'll put it to you like this, right? If somebody was like, "Oh, what do you think of modern SpongeBob?" Like F tier, right? Like if we're talking about like the SpongeBob like that changed up animation styles, gave Patrick his own show, not great. But peak SpongeBob, prime SpongeBob was something special.
yeah, peak SpongeBob, bro. Peak SpongeBob is peak television. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just not entertaining other conversations, bro.
Uh, I don't know this one. Wait, what do you think of like SpongeBob by the like later half?
That's not my concern, bro. I don't watch that shit.
Okay, there it is. But so when you say SpongeBob, you mean like the original, basically, like the
I do. Yeah, that is typically what I'm talking about. Yeah.
okay.
Um,
Clone Wars, it's good. It's like iconic. The story's it's got to go in here just for so many reasons. I don't know if you ever saw it.
nope. Another Star Wars thing. Um,
Oof. Oh, okay.
Steven Universe. You want to take a crack at this one?
Yeah, I let you take the bullet with Adventure Time, so I gotta fight for this one, or against it. I never saw Steven Universe. It wasn't my thing. I was so wholly disinterested, and I had basically aged out of caring. But fuck, dude, if there was ever a show out of all of these where the fans just will not let it go, like well into their adulthood, it is Steven Universe. I I cannot do like a Steven Universe adult is a tall order for me.
A Steven Universe adult.
Harry Potter adult, Disney adult, I can deal with, right? A Steven Universe adult, I don't got it in me, right? They're media literate, but they're also like they're just. Let me run the joke by you before I say it online.
Okay. I was gonna, I was gonna, I was gonna say something of the similar vein. Yes. Um.
Yeah,
Yes.
you think it's too risky or
No, I think it's
okay?
fine. I think it's fine.
Yeah, they like adult Steven Universe fans are just they them debate bros. Like
Yeah.
I, they're Ben Shapiro with nail polish. Like that's all I'm gonna say. And I
Ben
don't.
Shapiro with nail polish, bro. Oh my god, that's funny.
What was your
Yeah.
joke? Out of curiosity.
It wasn't fully formed yet. It just had something to do with the LGBT community and them being the main force behind this. Like I don't know, I was gonna say it was like gay video essayists love this show or something like that. But
Or they hate other gay video essayists that hate like yeah like dude
yeah,
it's like Steven Universe is like the catalyst for civil war in like the video essay space.
yeah. Um, but yeah,
I'm just gonna
it's
stick
definitely
to haven't seen it.
definitely gets a lot of flack. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's leave it there.
Uh
Prince having a will this cancel me check. Yes, sir.
yep. You know that's what the mute button's for, chat. 9 times out of 10, that's what we're talking about. Uh I don't know this one.
Me neither.
Tangled
The
is
Tangled series. No,
nope.
thank you.
Total Drama Island. If we're talking just Total Drama Island,
A.
hold on. I just want to check. Fuck it. If we're talking Total Drama Island and Total Drama Action, I got it in Amazing. I was
Okay.
hooked to like the
That was
Total
a good.
Drama. Yeah,
Mhm.
even Total Drama
Sure.
World Tour, I enjoyed, but after that fell off a cliff. Right, so I'm only counting the first
Mhm.
like three. Peak
Okay.
peak
Fair enough.
cartoon. Love, dude.
Fair enough.
Chris McLean, actual psychopath.
Very much so.
I
Very much so.
The challenges were fun. Love the characters. I was one of the psychopaths that shipped Duncan and Courtney. I was that guy.
Is that not what you were supposed to do?
I don't think you were. They were such a toxic couple, but I shipped them. Gwen, shout out Gwen. Thank you for everything.
I said, shout out Gwen. Thank you for everything. You're a sick individual, bro.
I get.
Bro said thank
You know
for everything.
bro. I know you. I know a Bridget fan when I hear one.
What? I'd
No,
backhand the fuck out of you, bro.
Oh no. That's some You're a Courtney guy. I see you.
All right, bro. You think you know me and shit? Yeah,
No,
you're not.
okay.
Listen,
So
bro. You may have gotten it. You may have guessed, right? You may have guessed, right? But guess what? I don't care, bro. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
You know.
Just like a little cuckoo in my Cocoa Puffs, bro. That's it. It's nothing.
Yeah,
nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.
Oh, so what did you think of Izzy?
That's different. That's different. That's not really. That's not really my cup of tea, bro. That's not really my cup of tea. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm like a Saturday, but like other 6 days of the week, bro. No, thank you. No, thank you.
All I'm gonna say is Total Drama came in at the right time for me.
That's insane.
Okay. Teen Titans Go. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this. It's funny.
C tier, bro. It's not bad.
It's not bad. The hate is overblown. It's a like nice little gag thing. Yes, it sucks that it replaced the original Titans, but when you actually watch it, it's just funny. Like it's just this cute little funny anthology cartoon for kids, and the movie went weirdly hard.
Never watched the movie. I cannot be bothered to go.
Like,
did it go into theaters, or am I tripping? I mean, up.
I think it did. The movie is. You'll be shocked by how not bad it is.
Yeah. I thought it went to theaters, and I was like, dude, I'm not going into theaters to watch a Teen Titans Go movie. Like, I don't even hate it. I simply just can't allow that. Like I just can't, bro. There are certain things you just can't bend on. You just can't let your principles waver, and that was one of them. But yeah.
Uh, Amazing World of Gumball. Ooh, amazing.
I love this show, bro.
It's not
I don't know if
legendary.
I don't know if I'd willy nilly throw it into legendary.
Yeah, it's definitely putting up like a fight.
However, it's near the top of amazing to me.
Yeah,
Um, yeah.
100%. Yeah, Gumball's fun. It's fresh. The animation's vibrant as hell. All the
Mhm.
characters are really funny. Yeah, Gumball is great.
Yeah. Very, 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 very good.
Ooh, I've been waiting
Um,
for this one. Okay, okay.
oh, what
Bear
could have
with
been?
legendary. I
No, absolutely
I
not.
fucking love the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, dude.
Bro,
Oh
it's
my
not
god.
top five superhero show on this list. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, not like this, bro. Not this is fucking peak. You know
Bro,
it's
it's a great show. I'm willing to put it in amazing. It's not top five superhero show, bro. It's just not.
what's it okay. So you got do you count Ben 10 as one? Or we talking about like Marvel
Low
and DC?
key, I do. But
Okay.
I would count Ben 10, but we might be able to get five outside of that. Let's see. Both Justice Leagues wash. Teen Titans washes. I'm still taking Young Justice over Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
No, no,
I'm
no.
taking Batman the Animated Series, and I'm taking Batman Beyond. That's pretty sure that's six superhero shows, not counting Ben 10, that I'd have over it.
Talk, you cannot.
It's not top five, bro.
Bro, it was so fucking good. It was amazing.
It's
Killer
a good show, bro.
killer intro.
And granted, we have one more. Yeah, really good intro.
Mm,
We have one more superhero show that we both know makes this one look like garbage. All right.
fine. But
So when we're just talking in its even in its niche, bro, it's not peak. Come on now.
bro,
Come on now,
okay,
bro.
fine,
Let's
fine,
be real.
fine, fine. Only because of the one that's coming up. I gotta make room
Hmm.
for that one. But still, I do want to say underrated. Like the Secret Invasion storyline was fucking amazing. The Adam Warlock episode was really fun. The entire thing with like the leader story and like the base. Like, dude, remember when Thor stopped the Absorbing Man by saying
Yeah.
the power of lightning is not yours to control; it is mine. Oh,
Hmm.
great stuff.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh, also,
Very good.
also,
Very good.
fucking peak Hawkeye interpretation. Like,
We're
own
talking about peak Hawkeye,
I'm not
bro.
even fucking
Oh
with
my
you. They made
god.
Hawkeye a genuinely amazing character. I oh
Bro, talking about what are you
also
talking to me about Hawkeye?
sorry
No,
sorry
Hawkeye was cool in
yeah
this show. You're right.
yeah also, dude, Hulk's characterization peak, Iron Man's peak, Captain America's story. Oh my god, dude, come on.
No, I agree. It's once again show really, really, really good show. Legendary, not having it.
Okay, Fairly Odd Parents.
Mm,
Eh. If we're, I want to give it the SpongeBob treatment here and say just like the first couple seasons because we don't need to talk about like season 18. The show
yeah.
wrapped up in like 2019.
Um. No, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, the only good adaptation
Yeah.
of the Wasp too. Yeah, shout out Devil's Arrow for pointing that out. Oh, and also Ultron. Ultron was amazing.
Ultron is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Now,
Okay, Fairly Odd
I
Parents. I want to.
peak Fairly Odd Parents. I don't know, A or B.
Yeah, I want to say like low A, top of B because like great episodic, charming characters, pretty funny, good animation. Nothing really beyond that though. You got what you
Yeah,
got. Yeah.
you do got what you got. I agree.
Never watched the Flintstones. Like I did watch the Flintstones, but like I didn't watch the Flintstones. You know what I mean?
You don't really watch the
You just
Flintstones,
kind of
though.
know about it. You just like come out the womb and it's like basic human knowledge. You just download that shit.
C tier for me. C tier for me.
The Looney Tunes
Um,
show underrated.
that's dude.
Yeah, underrated.
That's a show.
Yep.
That's a cartoon, bro. That's a cartoon. Um,
Still holds up. Yeah.
still holds up 100%.
Yeah.
That's a cartoon.
Yep. Okay.
Powerpuff Girls.
Uh. Still holds.
You got it, bro. I'll let you. I'll let you go.
Uh. It still holds up. I think the Powerpuff Girls they nailed everything they wanted to be.
Hmm.
All the like Powerpuff Girls were fun. The antagonists were fun. Seeing them like beat the crap out of Mojo Jogo or whatever his name was, dude, the monkey. was
Mm,
wild. That felt a little like personal. They were putting
definitely was.
their backs into those punches. Like it felt like more than stopping crime is what I'll say.
It felt like more than stopping crime.
Did it
I
not,
agree.
bro?
It was.
Do
It
you
wasn't. It wasn't about stopping crime. It was
Yeah,
about sending a message.
yeah.
Um.
That was like, bro. I saw less violence when fucking Nanami and Yuji were jumping Mahito. Like that shit felt less personal than what they were doing to Mojo Jogo.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Land is about to cook you. But good luck with that, bro. All right, next up, now we got real. Now we got real,
Yep.
possibly peak
Peaks.
superhero show,
Yep.
bro.
There we go. I got it. I got it. Maybe next to or above Ben 10, like the original Ben 10, dude. Like,
I got it above. I don't need to
yeah,
have a conversation. I got
dude.
it above.
Spectacular Spider-Man was different. The fact that it went out as unceremoniously as it did should be like the executives that made that decision should be brought up on war crimes for doing what they did. This show had no business being as amazing as it was. Spectacular, even. I,
Yeah. I
I
got your pun.
just
Bro, I
ever
just
everything, just everything was amazing.
damn, bro, damn.
The
It was a
characters,
show,
like
just a show.
the side characters, Mary Jane's interpretation was fucking peak. The villains were amazing. Norman Osborn and like, oh god, it gives me a headache with how good it was, man. Like, I, I
The
just
show was ridiculously
it
good,
was ridiculous, unbelievably good.
unbelievably good. I agree. Unbelievably good is definitely a way to put that. The fact
Uh,
that Disney fumbled that so hard is nasty business.
yep,
Yeah, it genuinely breaks my heart, but it is what it is, you know.
tragic. Yeah,
It was still amazing for
it,
in its time.
very fitting to put
Superhero
it like
Squad.
above Earth,
Huh.
Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes, because both these amazing shows just got like absolutely cheated with the Disney acquisition.
Yeah, unfortunate, bro. Superhero Squad. I
I
thought
like,
this was kind of a funny show when I
yeah,
watched it. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it. I think it still holds up. It's funny. Like it's genuinely like haha funny, especially like Doctor Doom losing all the time. The new characters being introduced. The there's just like this very like out of lore reason that I like it, or like out of show reason that I like it too. Actually, one, the Stark Tower defense game, like on that shit.
Oh my
I
god,
love that
bro.
game.
You're real. You're
Yep,
real as oh
dude.
god.
When I tell you, after Flash, after Adobe got rid of Flash, I downloaded an emulator just for that game. I love Stark Tower
Jesus, bro,
defense.
that game is so
Good. Like it's
real.
I love,
You
dude.
know ball, bro.
I was like, oh yeah, dude, my configuration is fucking crazy. I could do it all right now. I could take on all the villains at once, dude. I had like
Yeah,
an
bro.
army outside my building.
You know ball, bro. That's crazy
Yep,
because that's probably the reason I have to rate it as I do, bro.
bro.
Oh man.
I'm telling you, bro. Like the thing I said before stream, come on, but believe in me.
Listen, bro. These are some flukes, all right? But listen, these flukes happen to be gonna be good, all right?
Uh,
That being said, yeah.
See the Wild Thornberrys. I only know them from the Rugrats movie crossover. I was never really locked into the main storyline like that.
Me neither.
My gym partner is a
Um,
monkey. This one is a deep cut for me.
yeah, a deep cut C tier. But deep cut.
A wild premise. His last name was Lion. They're like, whoa, you belong with you belong with the animals, kid. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Totally Spies still holds up, I think. No, wait, it doesn't. It doesn't hold up.
I ain't never seen that, but I'll take your word for it.
It doesn't. I thought about it with my blood in the right place. It doesn't hold up.
Wait, I'm
What?
sorry. Sure.
Tough
Let me
puppy.
look up the late spies. Dude, why do I? It's such a tough puppy. Tough puppy. Anyways,
Yeah. So I only know of Tough Puppy for because like they aired commercials promoting it like in between other shows, and I remember seeing that Spencer from iCarly was like the voice of the
was
puppy. Yeah.
Yep.
Couldn't
Yep.
couldn't believe
That's
it.
how they got me.
Yep.
Um,
By the way, shout out
yeah,
iCarly.
definitely a D
Yeah.
tier show. But
Also, I want to throw out this idea. We can do this version of a list for like the live action shows. iCarly's peak, by the way.
bro, I can't,
You don't
bro.
like?
I just had a no. It's not about iCarly.
Mm,
I'm just thinking about the live action. Anyways, maybe. I
uh,
don't know if I know enough though.
well, you seen iCarly Victoria's. We can talk about it later.
Yeah,
Tough
sure.
Puppy. I want to say, I don't even want to say F. I just didn't really watch it like that. So you want to take over the
Yeah.
rating?
I just put in D tier for me or F tier
Oh,
for you.
Penguins of Madagascar still holds up.
Damn. No.
No, you don't like it?
It still holds up like B tier.
Bottom of
Like
B
C
tier, bro.
tier.
Like,
C tier I can agree, bro.
dude,
B tier.
the Penguins are just really fun. Their dynamic is great. Kowalski analysis, come on, a bar, iconic.
Bro, I
Like,
don't know. We won't have to we just gonna have to agree to disagree on this one. Like it's a C for me and it's cool. Still holds up.
I'm gonna put it top
I
of
don't know.
C.
Fair enough.
Superman the animated series is that's a throwback. It was good.
I don't know why I never watched this one, but I watched Batman the animated series.
Uh,
But
it was basically just the same show
no,
but with
no, no,
Superman villains. You know.
no, I know, but I'm just saying I just never ended up getting around to it. But yeah.
I have them like I have it
Oh god.
like I want to say like right below Static Shock.
Hmm. Yeah.
Let's see.
Fair enough.
I never saw Uncle
Uncle
Grandpa.
Grandpa, Jesus, dude. I remember I never really do good morning, but I never like it was just I remember there's just this weird kid in my class who loved Uncle Grandpa, and it was so freaky. That shit was like cultish to me, man. Like Uncle Grandpa cannot be that good. This shit is weird. I don't like it. I
Yeah.
personally put it in D, even though I haven't watched that much of it.
I
I'm
probably
just a hater.
yeah. Putting it in F tier. Wander Over Yonder. Never saw it. The
Me neither.
the Bear Bears.
We Bear Bears. No, I'm
No.
not. I haven't watched
Ooh,
that. I don't
let's
care.
go. Okay. Speaking of dude, amazing superhero television. We got two back to back bangers. I don't know if you saw these.
All right, bro. I do. What are the differences? I think I've watched both of them. I
Okay.
can't differentiate them in my head though.
Wolverine and the X Men is when they're adults and getting the crew back together. X Men Evolution is when they're all still teenagers,
Okay,
like in the school.
let me get the visuals. Let me get the
Yeah.
visuals up on here.
Okay. So Wolverine and the X Men.
Ooh,
Yep.
hold on. Is Wolverine and the X Men better? I feel
I.
like hold on.
It was so
Let me
short.
see.
It got the Avengers treatment. It was cut
Ah,
unceremoniously short, but it was fucking fire when it was airing, dude. Seeing Cyclops throw Wolverine out of his apartment by blasting him.
yeah.
Oh, you love to
I
see it.
think both shows are pretty good, bro. Both shows, but I think I liked Wolverine and the X Men more. I
I
think I liked Wolverine and the X Men more. I think.
I like them about equally because it wasn't just X Men Evolution was great because it let all the characters breathe. You got to see them interact as like teenagers, and the villains were also teenagers. So you got to see Pietro and what's his name, the guy who has like earthquake powers.
Hmm.
Like you got to see them develop. You got to see Magneto come back, and you got to see Mystique and well, there's this one episode in particular that I really loved from X Men Evolution. And that was the Captain America episode.
Hmm.
Uh, Basically Magneto was like dying or something, so he went to look up the rebirth thing that Captain America went through to get that's what they called like his serum program,
Hmm.
and they go and they discover that Magneto is able to go through it because he's not human, like he's a mutant.
Hmm.
So it turns out that in the X Men Evolution universe, going through the super
Hmm.
soldier thing is like it kills you because and I quote from
Hmm.
Wolverine, iconic line: "Greatness ain't supposed to come that easy, elf." Talking to Kurt.
Hmm.
And
Interesting.
Magneto, dude, Magneto goes through it. It rejuvenates him, and he lets Wolverine and the rest go because Wolverine and Captain America saved his life when he was in Poland during, you know,
Hmm.
World War II.
Yeah.
I don't know. You didn't sound like you got it, and I was worried.
Yeah. I kind of zoned out for a second.
Yeah,
But
you know
no,
how
I
Wolverine fought in
yeah.
World War II? He was like one of Captain America's like he was in his
Mm,
platoon.
yeah.
Yeah, and they
Mm-hmm.
apparently they rescued Magneto as a child from the stuff that happened in World War II in Poland.
Oh, go into detail, bro. I'm not aware. Um, nah, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah. So
I get you. I get you.
I
I
think
get
they're
you.
about equal. I think they're both an A tier. Can't really go wrong with the
Hmm.
X Men. I think.
I agree. I agree. I think they're both really good. Both really good shows. Both really good shows.
Oh, Ruby, shout out Boucham Zero. Never saw it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I only saw it from Super
Yeah,
fucking
not
from
super. You
H
think?
Bomber guys. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yep.
sir. Another video essay that has formed my entire opinion on the
Yeah,
show.
let's go.
Um, yeah, sure. I can't think for myself when it comes to that one,
Yeah.
but
Ruby seems fine. The animation freaks me out a little bit, but
fuck, I said, oh my god, I got scared. Um, okay.
Darkwing Duck.
Nope.
Me
Never
either.
seen that.
I think
DuckTales
I already
Run Back. No, thank you.
12. I've never seen 12-ounce mounts.
Me
Crazy,
neither.
like boring logo, by the way.
I've never even heard of that shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Haven't seen Dragon Prince, whatever the hell that is.
Me
Or
neither.
Drawn Together.
Me neither.
Big Mouth, F tier. Hate that show.
Oh god, bro.
Uh,
I'm gonna put it. Yeah. Okay.
okay,
Duck
I
Dodgers.
did watch Duck Dodgers. It's fucking amazing. It still holds up. That scene where he sings "It's Not Unusual" also peak. Just a fun show. Basically, Daffy Duck's character Duck Dodgers gets like transported to the future, and he's like just doing spaceman shenanigans. It's really funny.
Hey, bro. I'll take your word.
The Super Mario Super Show or whatever, or the Mario Brothers
No,
Super Show.
never seen that. Never seen that. Never seen that. Never
It's
seen that.
it's C tier.
Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough.
What's in Scooby Doo? They're coming after you.
Did we not already rank this one, or am I tripping?
Yeah, I think we ranked this one already.
Okay,
Uh,
cool. Now,
I don't know.
why a Canadian cartoon is up here? One that I've seen, I don't know, because it's
Oh,
kind of a throwback for me.
16. Let's go.
Yeah,
Still holds up.
weird.
16 was so fun, man.
I don't know if I can say it still holds up, man. Like, if would I watch that shit
Like,
like right now? I don't know.
I mean, because like all their problems were just teenager problems. So for me, it still it held up when I was a teenager and I was like rewatching it. And I was like, ah, yeah, this shit, they get it. Um, yeah, 16 was just solid.
Well, I'll trust you on that. I'll trust you on
Yeah.
that.
Let's
Um,
see. Looney Tunes, the original. Uh, I,
how do
I,
I feel about Looney Tunes?
it's just in general, like it's Looney Tunes, you know. Like
Yeah.
I'd say legendary, but it's
I don't have the same connection I do with Tom and Jerry personally.
yeah. I'm just gonna I'm
Like
gonna
it has a similar
yeah
appeal. I'll put it in A personally for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's iconic. It is the first cartoon basically.
Yeah.
The Simpsons.
Never watched.
First, let's see. I watched only up until season 20 something.
I only watched until season 20. You're insane.
I don't know. Like it was in between Family Guy rewatches, so it was mostly a palate cleanser for me.
Saying only was followed by 20 seasons is just that's the crazy part.
Uh, it definitely it still doesn't it. Uh, I'm gonna leave it unrated.
Huh.
I don't want to get into Simpsons quality debates. The Jetsons still holds up.
Bro
I
does
think
not want to do the whole premise of the tier list. It's crazy, bro. Rank it. You've seen it, rank it. You've seen 20 seasons. Give your opinion.
it's good. I don't know if it still holds up. Like it has some insanely high highs in the original. It's good now, but the middle is rough. So it's hard to convey
So
that.
where would you put it though?
Okay, let's say C tier.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
Okay.
enough.
Uh,
Jetsons is just the Flintstones in the future.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
In time for a nice run of shows I've never seen.
yeah. I do like this theme song for Jetsons more. His boy Elroy, that whole thing. Anyway, Ren and Stimpy. I think is that what this is called or something in the brain? I forgot what.
I don't know. Never
Yeah.
seen it though.
Archer still holds up. It still holds up. The first like 4 seasons and the last season are great. They just did like an anthology thing for a bit there.
Hmm. Fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, I've never seen it, so can't say too much.
Yeah, it's solid. It's a good show. Aqua Teen
Hmm.
Hunger Force, dude. The definition of Adult Swim at 1 a.m. while you're a kid. When I tell you, I wasn't used to staying up yet, right? And I saw Aqua Teen
Hmm.
Hunger Force. I thought it was a fever dream. I thought I was lucid dreaming. I was like, no way. What the fuck is this? It wasn't until I was like a teenager, I think, that I was like, oh my god, that was real. I didn't just imagine that show.
Huh. Um, Never seen it, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
have to,
no,
take.
you have seen it. You've seen Aqua. Everybody's seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
No, I have not.
Hunger Force. Here,
Um,
this is
huh?
this this. You've never seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force, even in passing,
Let me check. Let me look. No, I have not seen this.
dude. That's crazy.
Bro said everybody's seen this as if it were SpongeBob, but not some super obscure show. It's crazy.
Wow. I've never seen Atomic Betty. I,
Probably not.
I haven't seen Bee and Puppy Cat.
Nope.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Never seen.
I I intentionally didn't watch Digimon. I just wasn't into the Pocket Monster thing.
Fair enough.
Did you?
Nope.
Okay.
Um,
Never seen Clone High.
Me neither.
I don't even Duckman. I hope that's what it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ooh, Green Lantern the animated series. Let's go. Another casualty. It got axed next to Young Justice originally on Cartoon Network. Fucking great. It introduced the rest of the emotional spectrum. You got a lot of good story out of it, and yeah, it was just a solid Green Lantern cartoon, which was very rare for its time, and it was like fun.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, did you ever watch it?
Nope.
Ah,
Uh-uh.
dude, missed out on some peak. Never saw Goof
Hey, bro.
Troop. Did see the movies
Yeah.
though. I did see the Goofy movies.
Goofy. You saw both.
Yeah, I
I
like
think I
the
only saw the
I,
first one.
I like the first one more, obviously.
Yeah.
Happy Tree Friends. The gimmick gets old really quickly.
The hell is that?
The
Let
gimmick,
me look it up.
yeah, I can't show it on stream. It's the gimmick is like cute animals do violent things.
Fun.
Yeah, you could just
Hilarious.
yeah just look. You can see from the
Yeah.
screenshots.
Yeah. No, I'm looking. It just doesn't.
It,
It's
it
one of those. Gotcha.
yeah,
Yeah.
just F tier for me. Sonic X. Okay, for me this was amazing. This was like, I loved this show, bro.
I don't remember Sonic X was fun, but I don't. I didn't know. I didn't
Gotta
watch
go
too much of
fast.
it though.
Glide. Gotta go
Yeah, it was
faster.
fun when I watched it. I just didn't watch all that much of it.
I did. I even rewatched it a couple times. I love the premise of it. You got to see all the like Sonic characters. I think this is technically my first anime, if you want to count it. Um, but Sonic X was fucking
Motherfucker
great.
said Sonic X was your first anime.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
it was definitely in the
Isn't
anime
it?
style. Yeah, you don't remember the animation style? Like
No.
if you Google it, you'll see what I mean. Um, I want to say that first episode where he's like racing a
Okay.
Formula One race car and just Sonic booms him. I
Hmm.
Insane.
Fair enough. Um. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 Fair.
Curvy right
Um.
back at you. Haven't seen
Hmm.
Devilman Crybaby.
Yeah. Why is this up here?
Have you seen it?
I don't know. I don't think it should be ranked with cartoons though.
What is it like? What would you give it?
It's just an anime. It's just a straight up anime. Um. What would I give it?
Yeah. I mean, it's on the list, so might as well.
Uh. uh, I guess high B. Somewhere around there.
Really?
Yeah. To rewatch it. The last two episodes were the only ones I cared for. Um. Eh, Everything else is kind of whatever. Granted, it's short, but yeah.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. Miraculous Ladybug. Let's go. Uh, fuck. I got it. I'm conflicted between high B and low A. I'm gonna say high
Are you
B.
being serious right now?
Yeah, you haven't seen Miraculous?
N- First of all, I'm a grown man, all right? Me not seeing having seen Miraculous is the norm. Second of all,
Okay.
what?
It was homework. I ended up enjoying it though.
Hey, bro, my condolences for the list you're about to be put on.
No, dude, hold on. Let me just drop some knowledge on you.
You're not. I promise you, you do not need to drop the knowledge, bro. I do not want it. Under no, I don't want it. Ugh, fair enough.
So yeah,
Um,
the premise of Miraculous is really funny because like they get these sort of Green Lantern ring esque things, but like they have their own spirits around them, and it's just sort of a like the overarching story is that it's the main villain wants to do a very particular thing. Can't really say what it is because spoilers, but
bro,
to
I promise you,
no,
I'm not watching
it's
it.
not for you, it's for chat. And
Are you even unmuted right now?
yeah, yeah,
Or
yeah,
did you unmute
yeah,
again?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm unmuted. And the entire thing is the power system in Miraculous is unbelievably like crazy. Like the main villain has the ability to give other people powers, and they're not like, oh yeah, I can shoot like water from my feet or something, right? No, they're like, I can change the weather on the entire planet and bring us into a new apocalypse type shit. And it's just like another minion. Like the Cat Noir, the other headliner in Miraculous Ladybug, has the ability to destroy shit. He has Shigaraki's power. It's called Cataclysm. It's fucking crazy. It's basically just a life. It's basically like a love story esque thing, um, slash superhero thing. Freak of the
Fair
week.
enough, bro. Fair
That's
enough. Fair
that's the
enough.
term I was looking for. Freak of the week. Uh, yeah, we're gonna have to do some reorganizing within the tiers, but yeah, I haven't seen Thundercats. Did you see Ninjaku?
Ninjago.
Yeah.
Ninjago kind of went hard, bro.
Where do you put it?
I put it. I put it B. B tier. It's fine.
Okay, nice. Red and Blue. Red versus Blue. First couple seasons were funny. Too long. Too long. Too fucking long. Like 20 seasons.
Halo TV show. What the fuck?
It's like this fan made thing that got picked up by Rooster Teeth. Like when it like went corporate. Basically, the premise is like it's a comedy thing using Halo characters moving around.
Uh huh.
It's funny, but it is not worth 20 seasons.
Fair enough.
The Secret
Okay.
Saturdays. I did not enjoy the Secret Saturdays. Wasn't for me.
I didn't really either. It's fine. D tier. Don't care for it.
The Smurfs. Haven't seen it. SWAT cats.
Oh, sounds like an
Ooh,
off-brand fucking
ooh, the
Thundercat.
Boondocks. Let's fucking go.
Legendary.
Legendary. Gotta do it. You gotta do it, bro.
Cool.
I'm glad we're on the same page. I was doubting it with you, but like I'm glad you see the vision. I thought I'd have to fight for that one.
Huh. Yeah. Is that it? Is that the list, or is there still some more
Have you seen
that we haven't?
Have you seen Shaolin Showdown?
Shaolin Showdown? No.
Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know if I want to rank this
Nope.
one.
Have you seen Yu-Gi-Oh?
No, but I thought you did.
No, I haven't seen
You
Yu-Gi-Oh.
seem like the Yu-Gi-Oh audience though, like the target demographic.
What was that, man?
Nothing. Anyway, so this is our list, guys. We did it. Woo! Let's give ourselves a round of applause.
Interesting.
Not hearing a whole lot of applause over there.
You're not getting it either. But
Wow.
we are done, and that's good.
Yeah. So you
Um,
want to try doing the top 5 culling for the legendary tier?
yeah, but not with you, bro. I'm not agreeing with you. It's not happening.
What do you mean?
You don't see the vision the way I do.
Okay, give me your
I'm
top 5
saying.
from our legendary.
All right, hold on. Let me see. All right, so SpongeBob Easy one, or at least in there, whatever.
Okay.
Hold let's see. I gotta look. I gotta look. I gotta look.
Hmm.
Okay, Avatar's gotta go up there. I think Spider-Man's gotta go up there. Okay. Hmm. I want to make a crazy decision. I'm not sure we'll fly. Let's see. So not this, not this, not this, not this. One of the Justice Leagues might have to get up there. I don't know. It's just kind of crazy.
I want to count
Um,
Justice League and Justice League Unlimited as like the same show because it
okay.
basically is.
Then if that's the case, that makes it easier to put Justice League up here. And now I need to decide between these two. Do I like Ben 10 or Danny Phantom more?
Ooh, that's tough.
I gotta go Danny Phantom. My heart says Danny Phantom.
Okay, okay,
If it
respect
was
it.
composite Ben 10, I'd pick Ben 10. But just original, I like Danny Phantom more.
Uh, I wish
Yeah,
the other
unless,
Ben 10s were here so I could rank them. Um,
yeah. The correct order, by the way, is Alien Force, Original, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse.
that is correct. Okay, good, good job. You know the correct order. I'm proud of you.
Huh.
Anyway, so your top five is SpongeBob, Spider-Man,
Avatar,
Justice League, and then Danny
Danny
Phantom.
Phantom. Yes,
Okay,
sir, yes, sir.
okay, let's do mine. So for me, it's probably Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
then Avatar,
Okay.
then Justice League.
Okay.
Is that four?
SpongeBob, Avatar, Spider-Man, Justice League.
Uh-huh. I noticed you sneaking in SpongeBob there.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't pick it.
I didn't pick it yet.
Oh,
Spider-Man,
okay.
Avatar, uh, Justice League. I'm gonna say SpongeBob and end with Boondocks.
Fair enough.
Yeah. If I
Getting 4 out of the 5 right ones is fair.
yeah, I will. What was the wrong one?
Danny Phantom should be in there somehow. So rearrange, do whatever you need
Mm.
to.
Um, I will say I think I might. How would you want to reorganize this? Because I like.
I don't
Hmm,
reorganize, like organize them within the tiers.
yeah,
No, sir.
really.
Bad for business.
Even in A
No,
tier.
no, no.
Hmm,
Um,
hmm,
no.
hmm.
They are what they are.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
look at us, man. We. I will say, you know, having now being on the other end of this of making this tier list with you, we are weirdly of the same mind on more than I thought we would be. I am
Um,
freaked out by how much we agreed.
you are right about certain things regarding this. Yes, I agree.
Very creepy. Yeah,
Yeah,
chat.
don't do it again. Don't make a habit out of it.
Yeah, I was telling BR before this call. You know, we gotta believe in each other. All right. You know, BR and I we just kind of assume the worst out of each other when it comes to our opinions on things. BR more so, admittedly, but I think this taught us a valuable lesson.
No.
See what I mean? See what I mean, chat? Hello. Fictional. You keep. Why do you people keep forgetting the word fictional? It does a lot of the. You guys are gonna give me a
Yeah.
headache. Anyway.
Yeah. That's unfortunate for you for gaining that reputation. You're lucky I stopped you from from totally losing it. But anyways, that was certainly a cartoon tier list. Um,
I,
damn, that was a cartoon tier list.
I think we nailed it,
Not too
especially
much
with our.
controversy, not too
Yeah,
much arguments.
I think
Which is, I know that's what you guys
surprising.
come for,
Yeah,
but yeah, this time Cream just happened to be of the correct opinion. So,
yeah. This time BR
is it good
finally
for him?
was on the same wavelength as the rest of us. Feels good to be normal for once. Cruz feels weird being on the right side of history for once. Why do I read your chats? Why do I
Bro
do that?
wants to be on the right side of history for sure. Anyways,
Creams
yeah,
do a One Piece YouTuber tier list. Ooh, bro, that would be okay. Off the top of my head,
no, be quiet. Shut the hell up. No One Piece talk for you. All right.
it's not
You don't get to
fair,
talk
bro.
about One Piece. Shut your mouth.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for coming out. Shout out Gege for letting us, have the time to do this. He's really considerate. We talked to him about it, and he was like, "Oh wait, you guys, this sounds like peak." So Gege, if you're in here, you always are. Appreciate you. Thank you for giving us the room to breathe here. Uh, can't wait for
Yeah,
next chapter. And
I appreciate it. Hopefully you're cooking up something good. You made us wait 2 weeks. It better be fantastic.
yeah.
Would we do an anime or manga tier list? Creams hasn't read enough. or watched enough.
I mean, we can do like a good chunk, but it wouldn't be like anything aside from like the direct like mainstream. I wouldn't be able to do. Um, just kind of comes down to my inexperience with the genre.
Yeah. So all the ones you've seen done time and time again, you wouldn't really get to the juicy stuff, Chet.
Mm,
It would just be me giving correct opinions, which, you know, we need correct opinions opposed by like argumentation and all that.
mm,
But anyways, good tier list.
mm,
May do it again. Not this tier list in specific, but you know, a different tier list when
mm,
another break week comes up.
mm,
Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week
mm.
with hopefully a banger JJK
Yep.
chapter.
Thanks for watching / listening, subscribing, liking, all of that. See you guys later.